20-14 victory over the Arizona Cardinals. The Houston Texans fell short in a tight 22-20 loss to the Raiders. On their diamond, the Texas Rangers secured their 5th straight home series win. They beat the Angels 5-3, and they tied the Astros for first place in the AL West. In Spurs news, Victor Wembanyama led France to a dramatic 91-90 buzzer-beater win over Serbia in what is called a friendly. He had 18 points in the win. Finally, Barney gets busy today at 2 p.m. They're going to represent the Southwest and face off against the Great Lakes region in a high-stakes, must-win Little League World Series elimination game. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, this is the AJ and Rob Show with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Good morning, everybody. How we doing? It's the AJ and Rob Show, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. I'm your old pal, AJ. That can only mean that this fella right here is my old pal, Rob. Good morning, Robert Thompson.
This makes me the oldest pal. In a lot of ways.
I mean, I got older pals than you.
Well, in the room, excuse me.
Yeah. You're the oldest one in the room. You're the elder statesman.
The elder statesman. The guy you sit in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, I hope the old guy doesn't.
That's what sucks about getting old.
Hope he doesn't poop his pants today.
Yeah,
that was me.
I worry way more about Vic with that, Rob.
The great news is, I'm of the generation where everybody's getting old at the same time. I mean, there's a lot of people getting old.
I think every generation
deals
with
what I'm
that
saying
issue.
is my generation is so big, the Gen Xers, there's a lot of us.
Yeah.
And we're all getting old at the same time. So science is suddenly really noticing all the needs old people have. So this is the best time in history to get old. I guess everybody could say that. But I got robots on the way. I got all kinds of stuff. My old age is going to be so different than anybody in the past. I'm going to have so much help.
Isn't it funny that you're a Gen Xer and I'm a Gen Xer? And
we're 15. I'm what is considered the very first year.
And I'm
65.
considered the very last,
right,
1980.
So you're on the end. But 15 years, I think, is too big of a stretch. I
think so, too.
I mean, we share, I think, a lot of the same values, though the external stuff that got us there was very, very different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Although, the right before you would have been a baby boomer.
Yeah.
And right after me would be a millennial.
Right. And neither one of them even come
fit
close.
No.
Well, mine has actually been further defined into the Jones generation, which is about a 5-year stretch because
we've got a sub-series.
But there's so many of us that we had to come up with a subset because we don't fit in either one. And I think on either edge of the spectrum, there should be a very specific, about 5-year swing in there that while we share a lot of the same values, we got there in a different way and we view the world in a slightly different way. I mean, we just do. We came of age when we were, really in the formative age. The difference between 18 and 5, that's huge.
Yeah.
As far as ages, and to be considered the same. But at the same token, I do think that we do share a lot of the same outlook.
Well, some would call Rob and I's generation the greatest generation.
No, they'd be right. There's never been a Gen X president. Probably won't be.
Really?
No.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. No, there probably won't be either.
Not that I can see.
We have an obsession with electing really, really old people. I don't know.
It takes that long to come up with enough money.
Yeah, we do love old people in this country. It's like,
and I'm all for it, of course.
Well, now you're starting to become.
I'm in it.
I'm guessing 10 years ago you were like, "What's with all these old people?
All these old creeps that won't quit their jobs."
And you're like, "Man, these old guys." It's good news. Keep giving these old guys, no term limit jobs that just keep on paying the checks.
Don't leave, man. And even when they die in office, they don't leave.
No, you just pretend like they're not.
Just hide out.
Have they found that guy?
We have proof of life in a lot of different ways.
That one photo?
No, there's been a couple of others since, but he refuses to film a video, so God knows what's going on. But we do evidently have enough proof of life that even the Democrats are like, all right, he's alive, but we don't know to what extent.
I don't. Maybe go to work.
That's one of the prereqs, I would think. At least that's with my job.
Because I feel like taxpayers are still paying that guy, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Maybe go to work, bro.
We kind of need that. Well,
how much time off you think you get? We don't get that much time off.
And he voted against getting time
off.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want us to have paid time off. How about you get your old ass to work?
You know, the good folks of Kentucky have spoken.
Unreal.
I know. Well, good folks of other nations also spoke in Kentucky.
Oh, hey, AJ, get KBB from behind the monitor. I think they hit him there.
What?
Oh, yeah, we got
Look
an
at that.
but he was off on Friday, and Edwin did not know. Well, take the sign down. That's as he takes the sign down. I just got an email from our illustrious James Pledger, who is evidently up at this god-awful hour. We're only got 4 foursomes left for the tournament.
That's crazy.
This is a new indoor record.
Normally, they're like, like when we're a month out, they're like, guys, we got to push the golf tournament.
And I'll tell you, AJ, San Antonio, for those that know, we're known as a walk-up market.
Yeah.
We're known as, we don't buy things ahead of time. I don't know what I'm going to be doing in 6 months.
We vote the same way.
Yeah, we're walk-up types. We last minute, like, golf tournament, let me sign up.
Yeah.
So I always tell the suits, look, this is a walk-up market. That last week they're going to roll in as fast as they can, and we're going to run out of space.
Yeah.
Always happens. Well, what has occurred with this is everybody that has played always comes back.
Yeah.
So the moment they hear about it, they come and play. Now we're selling out a month ahead of time. If we sell we're playing September the 21st, we're going to sell out today.
Probably so, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to sell out
I would
today.
imagine
4 foursomes, that's nothing. And a couple of individuals, not many. So if you're a single, you better get in. But if you got your foursome or you need to grab your suit's credit card, go get it because it's over today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that one single? He was like one of the first guys to sign up, and we haven't had any other ones.
We've only had, again, the walk-up. These are the true walk-ups are the singles because they couldn't get together a team, and they want to play, and they're thinking about it, and then at the last minute, well, I guess I'm just going to play. I'm just going to pay. And then we end up with no space. But normally they also can play the game where there's some threesomes out there that we don't know till the bitter end, so that we'll get a last-minute word like, hey, we need one more.
Yeah.
But that doesn't work anymore.
No. Well, hey, man. Good for you guys. Appreciate you guys supporting the golf tournament like that, and we're excited to get out there and do it again. 210-656-3776 is our phone number. I was telling Rob during the break, there have now been 2 weeks of preseason games, and the underdogs in those preseason games have gone 25-7 against the spread. It is, if you're betting favorites in the preseason, you're losing your ass but up is down, down is up.
It is
what it sounds like.
And I'm actually looking for a reason for this to go away. And when you first said that, my first thought was, oh, Vegas is taking a bath, but they're not. They're loving this.
Yeah,
because
Vegas wants they want the dogs to win.
They want the dogs to win, and they want the unders.
Yeah,
because everybody bets the faves and the overs. That's what you were telling me as we got started. So that doesn't help my case. There's just no need, and now we're seeing injuries that are, and we did every year, but it just goes to show you that even though we are obviously wrong in as viewers, our favorites are losing. Doesn't mean it's entertaining.
Yeah.
And I don't know anybody even who watches more than a couple of series of a preseason. Who sits and watches 3.5 hours.
It's very difficult for me, man.
It's like, you know what? It's the equivalent of just going down to the downtown YMCA and pulling up a chair and watching pickup basketball for 3.5 hours.
I just can't do it.
It's why? What is there to be gained by watching at any given moment the 22 guys on the field? At any given moment, there's only 5 or 6 that are actually going to get a contract.
Yeah.
And the rest aren't going to ever play again.
Yeah, I don't understand the appeal, but I mean, again, it's something. It's football, but I'll watch a little bit and then I'm on my way. Hey, it was nice seeing somebody throw a football pass. That was nice.
There's a line.
Now I'm out
in the one of the greatest TV series of all time, The West Wing, where the guy's talking about being a leader. And he's talking about, even in a drought in the middle of a desert, if you think you're at an oasis, you'll drink the sand. And because we get to the end of the summer, The NFL's been giving us sand. We're drinking sand. It is awful.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
But we don't care.
There's nothing to be gained from it. You get no insight from it. You can't tell who is good and who is not. Just because a dude catches a ball means absolutely nothing. Just because a guy breaks hard and stumbles into a tackle means absolutely nothing, because those 100 snaps that happen during the week are at least as important, if not more important, than that one little tackle. So take nothing from what you see in that game.
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean, there's literally, other than let's hope no one gets hurt, even the third stringer.
Yeah, I mean, that's of course that's going to happen. There's going to be, when you play a football game, there's going to be injuries.
Yes.
No matter if you're playing full bore or not.
I'm not mad at that. I'm just mad at giving injuries the opportunity.
Yeah.
You know?
But I guess you got to do something to get these guys warmed up, ready to go.
College manages to do it. College jumps right into the starting gate, man. They managed to get it done. You know what? I get one preseason practice and one preseason scrimmage, one preseason game. 2 weeks. Then a week off, and let's play some football.
Ashton Jeanty has an ankle injury. They say he's not going to miss much time, but Bud Clark, the second-round pick from the Seahawks, broke his ankle yesterday. He's going to miss significant time.
It was like the first play of the game, too.
Yeah. It's a bummer for him, because he's a guy who, I mean, and if you've been watching Hard Knocks, a guy who they've got some high hopes for, and a secondary that the Seahawks are a little worried about.
Dude, they signed Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah.
A little worried is putting it lightly, man.
Yeah, so they're scrambling right now, but that's the breaks, man. Every year it's something like that.
Oh, it's always like, when will this year end? This is preseason. This is what happens. This is part of the whittle down process. This is why you don't have your fantasy draft until the week before kickoff.
I agree with that.
If you're doing it any sooner than that, you're crazy.
I agree with that. All right. 210-656-3776 if you want to be a part of the show today. I've got some serious lady basketball stuff to talk about today.
It is bumbling fools, man.
Oh, my God.
Just bumble, idiot move after idiot move.
Vic, this is the
if you can do it dumb, they do it dumber. I mean, they have it again. If left is right, up is down, black is white, in that universe, they're doing everything perfectly.
I'm often accused of being a misogynist when it comes to sports.
Yeah.
And I try not to be. I try to give the benefit of the doubt, but I can't. It's the dumbest league in the history of pro sports.
And the sad thing is, whether you like the game or not, whether you appreciate the play or not, who cares? But the sad thing is, if you have any care at all about the league, the whole thing about basketball being a game that women can play has been lost, because we're paying attention to this. You got players getting thrown out, while Caitlin Clark puts on a freaking exhibition.
Yeah.
I mean, 37 points in what was a brilliant performance.
Yeah.
If you give a damn.
Right.
You know what? If you give a crap, it was brilliant. And that, even though ESPN will put it on their lead, we all know what went on this weekend. Everybody else is going where the real news is.
Yeah. Well, they try and show, Caitlin Clark, what a game. No one cares.
No one cares.
And that's where the WNBA has gotten to, where their big star plays an amazing game.
Finally comes through for you. Finally gives you what you've been hoping for, this run of brilliance. And
they say, I'm sure everybody will talk about that. Oh, no. No. And guess what? I'm guilty, because it's so much more interesting.
That's what I said. The real news happened at a different time in the same place. My God.
Well, we'll talk about that. We'll talk some football, particularly. Oh, man. You talk about drama. The only male franchise run as poorly as a WNBA franchise seems to be the Cleveland Browns. So they continue to find ways to make a mess of things. We'll talk about that too. It is the AJ and Rob Show, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
The AJ and Rob Show. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We do have a closure on Wurzbach, westbound between Thousand Oaks to Perrin Vital, working an 18-wheeler accident. They are forcing traffic to exit at David Edwards Drive. Loop 410 eastbound Nacogdoches, disabled vehicle, right shoulder. 35 southbound Splashtown. That stall has the right shoulder blocked. And road work at 35 southbound Church Parkway on down to Evans, 2 lanes closed. Now, they did clear the road work 35 southbound Judson on down to O'Connor. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Stars Fall Golf Classic is back. Round up your foursome, your work crew, your work day golf buddies, and get ready for a fun, laid-back day at Silverhorn Golf Club. Monday, September 21st. Lock in a team for just $500 for a foursome, or jump in solo for $150 a player. The Fall Golf Classic benefits First Tee Charity, so you're having a great time for a great cause. San Antonio Sports Star Fall Golf Classic, presented by the Law Office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and in part by Flight by Yingling and PPL Motorhomes. Grab your spot now at sasportstar.com.
This report is sponsored by Lennar. Make your commute easier. New homes in the most desirable areas, ranging from the low 100,000s to the 500,000s. Discover affordable home ownership at lennar.com today. Promotions and offers will vary by community. See a new home consultant for additional information and offer terms. Lennar is an equal housing opportunity builder.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, Mom, now that I have an after-school job, I think I want to buy a drum kit.
Okay, Rockstar. Let's look at your account.
When kids start making money, Chase has easy-to-use tools and expert bankers to help them learn how to manage it.
And next month, I'll buy the bass drum and the cymbals. Oh, and maybe some noise-canceling headphones for you.
Aw, you've thought of everything.
Help kids save, budget, and build financial independence, all with Chase. That's good for kids and good for parents. Visit your local Chase branch and get started.
Account subject to approval. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it.
Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of Essentials Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose. And millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. and happy 50.
AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Yeah. Rock me, Vic.
It's a very San Antonio song.
Yeah.
Kind of is. AJ and Rob, 94.1. Good morning, everybody. Deshaun Watson. This guy.
This isn't Cleveland's fault. The Cleveland's fault is to foster this. But this is Deshaun. This is all. Cleveland drove the car in the bank robbery. I mean, they got the villain to the scene of the crime. But Deshaun Watson was so self-important. Dude, you're a sexual predator. You know that, right? Dude, you're a sexual predator.
Apparently it doesn't matter now.
Well, there's NDAs that tell me he admitted by his money.
Allegedly.
Oh, come on. By many accusations and by many NDAs paid for, I can assume that you admitted, at least by your checkbook, that you played a role in 20-some-odd bizarre circumstances. So I think no matter how good you play, I reserve the right to even not buy a ticket to see you play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I know who you are off this field.
But the Browns gave up a ton.
Oh, no, they drove the they're not at fault. You know what I mean? They are at equal, but what went down from Deshaun in the locker room after he got booed, that's him in a nutshell.
Well, if you didn't see, Deshaun, the Browns played the Bills this weekend, and before the game, it was I'd say, I don't want to say, I mean, I don't know, I'm not Todd Monken, but I would have guessed it's probably about 80-20 that Deshaun was going to be the starting quarterback in Week 1.
I can't imagine.
What we did, here's what I do know. I know for a fact Shedeur Sanders sucks at football.
Oh yes,
like that's not going to change. Deshaun, he likely sucks at football now. Now, is there a world where he could
what
revert?
I saw, he kind of does.
Yeah, I guess there's still some chance.
No,
I don't think, but I don't think that the Browns have even a decent starting caliber quarterback on their roster. Unfortunately for them, and I don't know that they care.
Well, I don't think so, and I think that's one of the reasons Deshaun played. Like, why the hell would you play him? I mean, you know he's your starter. You're going to put him up there with a bunch of second stringers and third stringers against dudes that are just trying to make a roster. Dude, you're trying to get him hurt.
If the goal was to win this season, they wouldn't have traded Myles Garrett before the season.
Oh yeah,
I mean, there's some things that are indicators of how interested a team is in winning, and I don't believe I don't believe they really care to win. Deshaun Watson played like worse than ass against the Bills. He was dreadful. Did not look like even a football player. He was about as bad as he could be on the field. Shedeur looked okay. He didn't look good. In comparison, he looked great. But he was not good either. But Deshaun, as bad as it was, it got worse after the game when they asked him about the boos that he was getting during the game.
Man, I didn't have no reaction. I think the biggest thing is, I think you guys know too, and I think the whole world knows, it has nothing to do about the performance. It's a little bit personal than that. So I think that's it's a disrespectful thing. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep whatever I feel with me and my family internally on how I feel about that. And yeah, just move on.
But don't you think, Deshaun, that winning and playing better would eliminate some of that booing?
Last time I played on this field, I tore my Achilles. And that same fan base, they cheered when I got hurt. So does that have to do with, what does that have to do with anything about performance? When a person get hurt, especially for your own city, and they cheer.
Well, not ideal. this is the sad reality of it, though. If and remember last year, it was 2025, I think, when the owner said that going after Deshaun was a swing and a miss, and I was like, oh well, they're never gonna play him again. That's the end of that. And
I think this is the end of a plan, though, AJ. I still believe that when the owner says swing and a miss, that he knew they had lawyers. They've done everything they can to get out from underneath this contract. And Deshaun, to his credit, has stayed inside the guardrails, man. There's nothing they could do. I mean, this money is guaranteed unless he does something crazy. Well, he might have he's going to get paid regardless. He is. But at this point, I don't know how you keep him.
Yeah.
At this point, you're just going to have to eat this money. And you're going to get to where you wanted to go anyway. And you're going to be terrible. And you're going to get another number one pick. And you're going to get an opportunity to go get another quarterback. This was the long-term plan. Deshaun just kind of helped you along the way. Because now every time he starts, the Boo Birds are going to fill your building. They're going to fill it, and it's going to grow. And every time he sucks, which he's going to suck a lot, it's going to grow and grow. And before you know it, you got fans with paper bags on their head.
Cleveland still owes, on the salary cap, $127 million to Deshaun Watson for the next 2 years.
Buy him out, man. Just show up. You're gonna have to eat an $80 million pill. But buy him out and get rid of this crap.
If the Browns cut him today or anytime this season, they would take a $40.9 million cap hit this year, and next year, $86.2 million of their salary cap would be dead money.
Wow.
Now, the two most expensive releases in the history of the NFL are both quarterbacks.
Russell's one, right?
Russell was $53 million when Denver released him. And Miami, who just released Tua, 55.4.
So this is 3 times that.
I mean, it's 86.2. You're talking the most by over 50%.
Dude.
Ridiculous.
Well, this is the bed you made. You might as well go ahead and fix the problem. It's not going to just slowly go away easy. This is going to dog you unless you just rip the Band-Aid off, man. Your intent's kind of to be terrible. Cut him.
Man.
If they hold him all this season and cut him after June 1st, then they can spread out their hit in 2027 over 2 years, so it can be 36 1 year and 51.5 the next.
Whatever it takes. You can't have him in your locker room. You can't have him playing quarterback. You can't. Well, I say all that. The locker room might love him. Your fans hate him.
Oh, the fans hate him.
Yeah, your fans hate him. So that first and foremost, I would think.
Well,
would
part
be
of it
your
is the fans. Well, no, your first consideration should be, can he win football games?
That's obviously no. So you can't keep him around just because you got to pay him.
The fans seem to be very, very into Shedeur Sanders.
Prove them wrong.
and last year, you remember they kind of gave into the fans because Dylan Gabriel was their higher draft pick. He was the guy that they assumed was going to get first crack at it. He did, and they quickly booed him off the field because they wanted Shedeur. You can't just let the fans get exactly what they want because fans don't know anything about football.
What's the old saying? If you let the fans get what they want, you're going to end up sitting with them as the coach.
Exactly.
So, but this one is one
or the
where
GM for that matter.
You can wash your hands. Deshaun Watson did it for you. You can come out in all honesty, go, we're going to fix this. It's going to cost us a lot, but I'll tell you what, I'll be much happier going to work in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll go to work with a clear conscience.
Yeah, I don't know what the answer is. I don't know that there's a good answer. The Browns are going to get
worse.
The Browns are going to stink. I mean, there's no fixing this because now the Browns are in a position where Deshaun's no good, Shedeur's no good. They just don't have any. They don't have a professional level quarterback on their roster.
The good news is you will be god awful. There'll be a quarterback that pops up. You're going to get a quarterback that you like. Might not be number one overall, just by whatever measure, but you might be damn close. And while you eat that massive salary from Deshaun, it'll give you a chance to get a quarterback, and you'll treat him like he's a paid quarterback, and start building around a dude that you're going to have for a couple of years. And the good news is I think this hastened that.
What's crazy is the Browns. The ESPN.com did a roster projection for the Browns, and their 53-man roster projection has them keeping 4 quarterbacks on the active roster, which that's unheard of in the NFL.
That's not going to happen.
But again, you say it's not going to happen, but if you are not worried about being competitive this season, and your bigger concern is beyond, they drafted Taylon Green, and they basically are saying, like, we don't want to open him up to being taken away from some other
Well,
team.
that would be the only reason, is if I liked somebody. But
they said it's essentially going to be a redshirt season for Taylon Green. He's gonna be on the roster. He's going to take up a spot. He's just never going to play.
I'd cut another quarterback. Because the same transition's going on at other positions. I might be able to find a position group and a dude that might actually improve my team over the long run. Any quarterback sitting in this room ain't going to be here in 3 years. I mean, none of these cats.
Your other option is cutting Dylan Gabriel, who was a third-round pick last year.
Well,
and I mean,
fail fast, man.
Fail
fast.
I mean, third-round pick is not a throwaway pick. Certainly, you want to at least see if you've got, and if he goes on to play, if he can be a player somewhere else, then you look really stupid for throwing a third-round pick out because you got bullied into playing Shador.
The cards are against him just by physical stature alone. He was going to have to separate himself in a couple of ways that I didn't see. I didn't see the separation that he was going to have to. I mean, we're going to have to talk about some Kyler Murray kind of crap. I mean, you're going to have to be mobile as hell. You're going to have to do some stuff that most quarterbacks don't have to do because you're short, bro. And I didn't see any of that.
And has not played in the preseason yet.
So I just don't. There's no future there. Rip the Band-Aid off. This Deshaun did you a favor if you'll just accept it.
But there's also the idea, like I said, when they traded away Myles Garrett, it let me know they don't care about winning this year. They're just trying to weather this storm until they can get out from under this Watson contract reasonably and try and hit a full reset on this thing.
I'll bet he would take 80 cents on the dollar.
What's crazy is they've got why would he take 80 cents on the dollar when he's no good? Who's gonna bring him in?
From what I read by his statement, he still believes he's got it. He's going to continue to try, and somebody will go pay him.
As they say, ball don't lie. And right now, he does not look like he's got it.
No stance to say anything about what you said. None. Nil. If you played well and you got booed, then everybody could listen, or at least I'd give you an ear.
Meanwhile, if you think San Antonio's getting a raw deal on their arena, the Browns are building a $2.5 billion stadium that is almost exclusively taxpayer funded.
Yeah,
and now you've got a bunch of fans who, I mean, your team's going to suck. Nobody likes the quarterback. Nobody likes the quarterbacks, rightfully so, because none of them are any good.
You have an alleged sexual predator who leads your team, who has the most ridiculous contract in all of professional sports.
Yeah. No, it's a bad situation in Cleveland. All right. 210-656-3776, AJ and Rob 94.1.
Talk to the boys. 210-656-3776. This is the AJ and Rob Show. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We do have a closure on Wurzbach, westbound between Thousand Oaks to Perrin Vital, working an 18-wheeler accident. They are forcing traffic to exit at David Edwards Drive. Loop 410 eastbound Nacogdoches, disabled vehicle, right shoulder. 35 southbound Splashtown. That stall has the right shoulder blocked. And road work at 35 southbound Schertz Parkway on down to Evans, 2 lanes closed. Now, they did clear the road work 35 southbound Judson on down to O'Connor. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Lennar. Make your commute easier. New homes in the most desirable areas, ranging from the low 100,000s to the 500,000s. Discover affordable home ownership at Lennar.com today. Promotions and offers will vary by community. See a new home consultant for additional information and offer terms. Lennar is an equal housing opportunity.
What if one smart decision could improve your water and eliminate 5 years of shopping for everyday soaps and cleaners? For this month only, buy a Connecticut water softener and receive a free K5 reverse osmosis drinking water station at your kitchen sink, plus 5 full years of pure and gentle personal care and household cleaning product. That means no buying hand soap, body wash, shampoo, laundry detergent, dish soap, all-purpose cleaners, and more for a full 5 years. Now, you can choose from a wide variety of fresh fragrances or select fragrance-free options for your family. Connecticut gives your home better water, helps protect your plumbing and appliances, and is built to be the last water softener you'll ever own. But this offer ends August the 31st, and once August is over, the 5-year pure and gentle package is gone forever. Make the wise decision for your home. Call Connecticut today for better water quality, a free K5 drinking station, and 5 years of essentials. 5 years of soaps and cleaners. One limited time. Call Connecticut at 656-PURE.
ConnecticutSA.com.
Have you or a loved one been arrested? Call the law office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and get the aggressive legal help you deserve. From criminal defense to personal injury, attorney Jesse Hernandez and his powerhouse team are ready to fight for your rights. Calls are answered 24/7 because legal trouble doesn't keep office hours. Call 210-807-8656 or visit JesseHernandezLaw.com. That's JesseHernandezLaw.com. The law office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, has your back.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like a social media manager.
Did you just post our Q4 earnings to your personal social media?
Oh yeah, used the trending audio and everything.
That's confidential financial data.
Relax. It only went a little viral.
The SEC just commented with the eyeball watching emoji.
This is a job for sponsored jobs. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up Monday on The Blitz, we'll have all the reaction to that Cowboys-Cardinals game Saturday night.
What bubble player stood out to you, like Camden Brown? Is he getting closer to cementing a spot on the 53?
And who's going to be the backup quarterback, Joe Milton or Sam Howell?
We'll talk about it Monday at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, everybody. Victor Brown is here. Good morning, Victor.
Good morning. Good morning.
He mowed his lawn this weekend.
Yeah.
Did you really?
My hay.
Talk about just had to get out of the house. It's like, why?
It was all dry, man. I don't water my grass.
Well, I haven't watered my grass because
some of y'all it's illegal.
Well, I'm allowed 1 day a week to water my grass.
Yeah, well, me too. I think under stage restrictions.
Right.
Yeah.
And and I don't have an excuse.
Oh yeah.
Lazy.
I mean, it's funny because the early summer it was so wet that we never really had to run the sprinklers.
It's true.
Yeah.
And now it's too far gone now.
Oh man, mine's beyond
there ain't
saving.
No saving it. Yeah.
One of the worst parts about having my kid mow the lawn now instead of paying a professional to mow the lawn, a lawn
professional.
Yeah, somebody who
a lawn manicurist.
Yeah, someone who's bonded and insured.
One of those dudes that rides in the back of a trailer.
Yeah. Instead of having one of
the
those
weed eater
guys,
permanently attached to his body.
I have to replace sprinkler heads more often now.
Dude, that's enough. Yeah.
And
sucks.
Yesterday I was like, dude, it's out of control. I went in. I told my wife go. She knew which sprinklers were busted, so we went to Home Depot and got the two that I needed to replace.
Were they geysers or are they just?
But geysers, yeah. So I got out there and I dug them up and I replaced the whole. I don't try to fix a broken sprinkler. I replaced the whole thing. Like it's like $6 for a full body of it.
Oh.
So I just dig a hole and
No-brainer.
I replaced the whole thing instead of like trying to replace the little pieces on the inside. I ain't got time for that. So I put in the two that are broken that my wife says are broken. Turn it on. Since the last time she checked, he'd ran over another one. It's now another geyser. So I got to go today to get it.
How low is he cutting it?
I don't know. So, but I am. It's gotten to the point where I've got to throw some water on this stuff because
I'm actually going to water my grass later today. Yeah.
If a wayward spark hits mine, man, my hill's going to go up.
Yeah.
I mean,
If someone flicks a cigarette at my house, everything's burning down. So it's gotten pretty rough. I gotta get this kid under control. He's killing me.
He's back to school today.
No, tomorrow.
Oh man,
Today is
another day.
What?
Yes, one more day. It's the last day of summer.
So how did Meet the Teacher go?
It was fine.
Yeah?
Like we didn't go in and actually meet any of the teachers.
Is it a cool high school?
It's
like modern and shiny.
Oh yeah, it is, and it's massive.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 3 wings and 3 floors.
Dude.
So all of his classes are like it's it's like C1 or C2. Like what?
Is there like a freshman hall where everybody hangs?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't think so.
They got to swim in the sharks then. Huh?
But he, well, there's big signs that say freshmen are friends, not food. And but so we figured out where all his classes were. We got his schedule, even though his schedule was wrong because he decided at the last minute to make a change to his schedule. So they had to adjust for that, and yeah, he'll get underway tomorrow.
Is he psyched? Ready to
go? I think so. I think he's a little nervous.
Oh, who wasn't?
Yeah, we were riding together this weekend. He's like, "Did you like high school?" And I was like,
"Yeah, I had a pretty good time." Yeah, I did. I have no ill memories of high school.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, I'm sure. Now, I also went to a school my freshman year where in this school district, this is when I lived in New Mexico. They
split it in half?
No, there was only one high school in the town at the time, and it was massive. Like it was too big of a city to have just one high school.
So it was all about sports.
So they no, I don't even think that. I just think they were too poor to build a new high school. But they built a new high school the year after I left.
And you had res kids hitting your school too.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the high school was only 10th, 11th, 12th grade. And freshmen went to middle school with 7th, 8th
That was a
graders.
thing. I think they've gotten away from that, but back about 15, 20 years ago, I think it kind of slowed down.
And now that they built a new school in that town, they go 9 through 12.
Which is, I think, the accepted way to do this.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
But at the time, there wasn't enough room. So I ended up not graduating from there. If I had graduated from there, my graduating class would have been over 1,100 kids.
Good grief. That's one of those North Dallas schools.
Yeah. So because
my class had 54 seniors.
Yeah, there was only one school in the whole town.
Yeah. I think my graduating class had a little over 100.
Really? Yeah.
That's about it. We were 4A. We were not the big
4A is a little over 100.
Well, back then that would be
because that was before 6A.
We had a total population of I would say 500 kids, and then there's always more freshmen than seniors.
Yeah, well, because you got a dropout rate.
Yeah, so I think
we had
right around
people
100
in the school.
You know, we weren't the biggest school. You're always like 1A down,
big.
whatever that was. So 5A or maybe 4A was the biggest then, and we were 3A. That's what it was. That's what it was.
Nah, we were about 10 students away from playing 6-man.
Well, you went to a private school, Victor Brown. Victor Brown went to a private school where his parents paid a lot of money for him to go to school.
A little bit.
To get his great education. And now Victor Brown's life plan is hope that he wins a lottery scratcher.
Yeah.
Mine too.
They groomed us
That's
good.
my retirement. I got to play that tomorrow
it's a
night.
Mexican retirement plan.
It is.
right.
Mine too. How's the gym and the locker room facilities?
It's
stellar.
incredible.
Oh, I bet you
Yeah.
It's better than the Longhorns or the Aggies.
Well, no, it ain't that
damn
good.
nice,
It ain't that good.
I bet everything's shiny and pretty.
Everything's pretty. And but
Good luck to the young fella.
Yeah,
Don't take any fakers. You know what I mean?
He changed his athletics choice like on Friday.
So one coach mad and one coach trying to find room.
Yeah. Well, so he switched to wrestling, which I don't think they had a problem finding room for
That's
him.
the one. Yeah, he's happy to have him, but you had one coach going, man, that's one off my roster.
Yeah.
I get graded on this. I need retention.
Well, and I think that my son's played baseball his whole life, and they thought that they had a baseball player. And
well, who's to say? But right now, it looks like
he's made a bold choice.
Yes, and I loved being a 13-year-old boy at the time because you got the memory of a goldfish and the energy of a.
I said, do what makes you happy,
man.
Bubba. Do what makes you happy.
Forget what you just did, but do the next thing fast.
No big deal. Just invested all these dollars in baseball for all these years, and now you're like,
dude.
change it up.
Hey, you wouldn't the way and when you had kids that played club ball, what you did was invest in windshield time.
Okay.
I mean, everybody has their windshield time, and that was ours. That was our way of
right.
staying in the room with our kids and watching them grow and progress. So it was worth every penny.
All right, 210-656-3776. AJ and Rob Show 94.1.
The AJ and Rob Show. The players change, the coaches change, but the traditions never do. A&M football is back.
Are you ready to play the game?
94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
You know, life is too short to drive the same car every day. A Pascucci Prestige membership gives you access to an incredible collection of exotic and luxury vehicles whenever you want to change things up. Learn more at PascucciPrestige.com.
Uncover the root of your problems and improve the quality of your life. I'm Dr. Torres from the Institute for Functional Health. For more than a decade, we have helped people restore energy, vitality, libido, and drive. Most patients come to us because they feel unheard or stuck. Schedule your discovery day. We'll talk about your history, run advanced testing, and build a personalized plan that fits your life. We have helped thousands of people just like you. Call 210-468-1891. I'm Dr. Torres at the Institute for Functional Health. 210-468-1891.
You know your age, your weight, your income, maybe even the mileage on your car, but what's your testosterone level, and is that level normal for your age? If you don't know the answer, Synergenics Testosterone Weight Loss can help, and they'll do it for free. Go take a free testosterone test and find out if Synergenics can help invigorate your life like it has for thousands of other men in San Antonio. Visit SynergenicsHealth.com and book your free T-test today. SynergenicsHealth.com.
Awesome Tickets is your personal ticket broker. Big games, big concerts, big events. Need tickets? Stay local and call Awesome Tickets. Stop paying all those crazy fees on ticket apps. Awesome Tickets has your tickets for all the sports, concerts, any city, any event. Avoid the ticket app fees. Since 1994, Awesome Tickets is local and veteran owned. You deserve Awesome Tickets. Call 210-226-5136 or online at awesometix.com. That's awesometix.com.
When you're vacationing in your RV, there are some things you can always count on. Quality time with the family, watching for shooting stars, and your cousins need to take a photo of everything.
Scooch closer to the grill. You're out of the shot.
I love the lighting here.
Mark, you're blinking again. I'm not moving. You guys have to move.
This one's blurry.
Wait, don't take a bite of the corn. I want to get a pic.
With Progressive, your RV is protected 24/7, so you're prepared for whatever you don't see coming.
I'm just taking a picture of the grill. Thank you.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
What keeps you up at night? Do you wonder if what you've saved will be enough? If your money will go as far as you plan? Or whether your retirement will look the way you imagine? What worries you? Everyone's concern is different, but ignoring it won't make it disappear. This is Ron Paul. You may not be able to predict what comes next, but you can take steps now to diversify your savings with precious metals before uncertainty becomes urgency. My friends at Birch Gold Group will send you a free info kit explaining how gold can help diversify your IRA or 401k. Just text the word SECURE to the number 989898. There's no cost and no obligation. Just free information to help you consider your option. Take the first step with Birch Gold. Text the word SECURE to the number 989898.
AJ Hoffman, Rob Thompson. The AJ and Rob Show is on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Don't encourage that.
I hate this band.
I don't know why.
I don't either. I just don't like their songs.
Dude.
I love Rush.
I love Rush, man. 2112 was one of those records.
I know,
that
everybody
just
loves
was
Rush except
signpost.
me.
Mine is Moving Pictures.
Yeah, Moving Pictures, Subdivisions. I mean, there's so many good records.
I mean, I understand I'm in the minority there.
Now, I'll admit they look like Muppets. Geddy Lee looked inhuman.
This is like a remix or something, though, isn't it?
This is the
Z-Trip.
Gotham City remix.
Yeah, this is cooler. This is like if Rush weren't a bunch of
Canadians,
dusty-ass bitches.
No, it's if they took today's mushrooms.
Yeah.
Dude, I can get a lot of the music of the 80s while some people don't get it or don't like it. I get it. But Rush, dude, they're not Mount Rushmore, but they're on a couple of hills close.
Oh.
They are, man.
Why?
For a decade.
Yeah.
It mattered.
I was just amazed that it was just three guys.
True.
Three guys made this sound.
And Neil Peart might be the greatest drummer to ever live.
I know. Everybody says that.
So I give him full respect. They're on my old school playlist.
I think that's the thing. I think they're all really good musicians that just make crappy music.
This is badass, man. You got to remember the time.
Well,
this
I
coming
know.
out of your speakers. Ooh.
See, I don't buy into that given the time because like Zeppelin and the Stones had already made like the
Well, this isn't that far removed, dude.
I know, but they'd already made stuff that sounded way more badass.
Well, what
than
happened
this.
was the technology to hear it was finally catching up. We're
Yeah.
finally able to get that. The music changed about 78, 79.
When the Maxell cassette tape came out.
Suddenly you could go get the equipment that matched the recording studio. And you could suddenly start. And it happened right about the time when Rush got huge because their music was so freaking precise. You could pull individual notes out if you had the right kind of speakers and the right kind of amp.
That's when
hi-fi
hi-fi was introduced.
It was well, it wasn't just introduced, it was perfected.
Yeah.
Because this is before digital. So this was as good as we were going to get before digital hit. And it all happened at once where everybody has seen that speaker commercial where the dude's sitting in the chair in front of a speaker and it's blasting
that's what I was
backwards.
saying, yeah.
That's
That was
about
it.
78. And we suddenly got the technology to match what it was recorded with, and Rush hit right at the right time because they were so brilliant at recording it that you could pick up every freaking note, and it was awesome to get to hear it like that instead of crackly 45.
I'll accept it. I'll accept it.
I'm just trying to figure out why you might not have appreciated the way we did apart from just the musicality.
I just felt like we got in. What I realize now is we've consistently gone backwards in the quality of music in this world.
Oh, it's cyclical.
I mean, it's true. I mean,
well, every generation's music is their own best.
Like the music that was made in the 60s and 70s, like there probably hasn't been anything since then that's been even close to as good.
And
we
normally,
have this now.
And that's what gets me because normally in
shake
times
that
of
Laffy
unrest,
Taffy.
in times of
sloppy
turmoil and trouble, is when the best music comes out.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of turmoil and trouble now.
Where's the music?
No, we don't have that.
We don't
anymore.
get the benefit. We get everything else the 60s got. We just don't got the music.
We have AI making music now. That's the problem.
Maybe I should pay more attention there. But seriously, where is the music out of turmoil?
K-pop. There's a lot of turmoil in Korea.
Well, that Korean angle actually makes a little bit of sense as we sit right now.
Yes. That's how it's done. Hey, the Double Dong Challenge is back on tonight.
The Stros stubbing their toe, man.
Man, this
It's a tie ball game.
Well, the Mariners keep losing games by like 20 runs. They are doing everything they can. Yeah, they lost 22-7, I think, yesterday or something. It was crazy. Yeah, I think they've.
What happened?
I don't know. I think they just suck. It's quite possible. That's just the
very likely
a simple explanation. Is they're not.
Just suck.
They're
just
suck.
no good. But the Rangers and the Astros looks like they're gonna be playing meaningful baseball late into the year.
There's a book title, one of the funniest books I ever read, and
they lost 19-2. The Mariners did yesterday.
Confederacy of Dunces.
Yeah,
this is just two idiots in front, just stumbling around in the darkness, trying to figure their way. Who's going to get first? Who's going to fall ass backwards into first?
They both sit at the Astros and Rangers. Both sit at 65 and 66.
First to 500 wins.
Oh gosh. It is not good. There are, speaking of first to 500, just off the top of your head, there are 15 teams in the American League. How many of them do you think have a record above 500?
7, 6.
How about 4?
4.
The Rays, Yankees, Red Sox, and White Sox are the only teams above 500 in the whole American League.
At least the Rays are doing it with effort and not money.
Yes,
you know
that's
what
true.
I mean. I'll give them that.
It's bad. The American League's awful. They're gonna. I mean,
they're all playing for first out anyway.
Well, they're all looking to avoid the Dodgers
right.
and things like that. But yeah, it's a sad situation in the AL West. Though it does look like the Rangers or the Angels, one of them is going to end up. I guess I say that there's 31 games left, so the Mariners could make a comeback.
Oh yeah.
But nobody wants to win this thing. They're all playing just awful ball right now.
It's true, man.
It's sad.
At least they know when to schedule their vacation.
But the Rangers, they do play tonight, and they play against one of the aforementioned 4 teams with a winning record, that being the White Sox. If you think you know who's going to hit a home run for the Rangers, 210-656-3776. You get it right, you'll win a pair of tickets to an upcoming game. If he hits 2, you'll get upgraded seats, and you will get a hotel stay on us. All right, 1 hour in the books, 3 to go. Oh, lady basketball, what are you doing? We'll talk about it next.
On your ride to work, it's AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson in the morning. KTFM Floresville.
Go, 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 go.
If you missed the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you missed this.
Shotty also said something today that if you guys are going, and I'm trying to get used to the term, Terrence, so bear with me, Gotti. If you guys are going to be Gotti, it starts with the offensive line.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Gotti's greatest offense there is. We talked about it. We're not trying to be the greatest offense in 2026. We're trying to be the greatest offense that ever played football. So that is our standard. And for us to withhold that, the O-line has to, be in the forefront of that.
We're expecting great things. Gotti. I'm getting used to it, man. I'm trying.
Give me
I'm trying.
Here we got it. Give me your Dak impersonation of Here We Got It.
Yeah. Here we got it.
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
This report is sponsored by Staples. All right, it's officially the most wonderful time of the year at Staples. They've got back-to-school supplies as low as 25 cents, up to 40% off select tech, 20% off for teachers, and more. Check out all the deals at staples.com/back-to-school. Staples, that was easy.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. George gets justice. After being hit by an 18-wheeler, the experienced attorneys of George Salinas Injury Lawyers are San Antonio's choice for getting you the maximum compensation you deserve. With over 110 years of combined experience, they've recovered millions for their clients. 18-wheelers may be bigger than you on the road, but you can be bigger than them in the courtroom. George guarantees that you don't pay unless they win your case. Call 210-225-0909 today for a free consultation. George gets justice. GetGeorge.com.
In a recent survey of 123,000 wireless customers, Pure Talk was the only wireless company to receive 5 stars in every category: coverage, support, value, and data. What else do you need to know? Switch to Pure Talk today and get any plan, including their top shelf unlimited data plan, for just $15 a month for your first 3 months. No contract, no commitment. Dial pound 250, say micro, and let Pure Talk's U.S. customer service team help you make the switch.
Something big is coming. On September 2nd, DraftKings Game Day arrives with massive deals, exclusive deals, and an all-day celebration built for sports fans. The countdown has begun. All roads lead to Game Day. The DraftKings Sports app is now live in all 50 states. That means Texas, from California to Florida, every fan is in on the excitement. One app, every sport, all 50 states. DraftKings Game Day is yours. Remember the date, September 2nd. DraftKings Game Day is the kickoff to a new season, a new era, and the biggest day in sports history. Get ready to celebrate. New DraftKings customers sign up with the code 941SportsStar, spend $5 to get $200 in rewards within 21 days. That's 941SportsStar in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions is CFTC registered, introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click to claim, issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Terms dkng.code/predictions promo. Nationwide based on sportsbook predictions and free-to-play sports contest availability. Varies by state.
What if one smart decision could improve improve your water and eliminate 5 years of shopping for everyday soaps and cleaners. For this month only, buy a Connecticut water softener and receive a free K5 reverse osmosis drinking water station at your kitchen sink, plus 5 full years of pure and gentle personal care and household cleaning product. That means no buying hand soap, body wash, shampoo, laundry detergent, dish soap, all-purpose cleaners, and more for a full 5 years. Now, you can choose from a wide variety of fresh fragrances or select fragrance-free options for your family. Connecticut gives your home better water, helps protect your plumbing and appliances, and is built to be the last water softener you'll ever own. But this offer ends August the 31st, and once August is over, the 5-year Pure and Gentle package is gone forever. Make the wise decision for your home. Call Connecticut today for better water quality, a free K5 drinking station, and 5 years of essentials. 5 years of soaps and cleaners. One limited time. Call Connecticut at 656-PURE.
KonnecticutSA.com.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We do have a closure on Wurzbach westbound between Thousand Oaks to Perrin Vital. Got an 18-wheeler accident, so that's what's causing your delays from Weidner. You can take Schertz as a good alternate route. 35 southbound Splashtown, disabled vehicle right shoulder, and I-10 westbound New Braunfels Avenue. That stall is off to the left shoulder. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys are officially 2-0 this NFL preseason with a dominant 34-13 victory over the Arizona Cardinals. The Houston Texans fell short in a tight 22-20 loss to the Raiders. On their diamond, the Texas Rangers secured their 5th straight home series win. They beat the Angels 5-3, and they tied the Astros for first place in the AL West.
Sports Center is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, this is the AJ and Rob Show with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Good morning, everybody. How we doing out there? AJ and Rob, 94.1 on a Monday. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
It's me. That's who.
You got ragweed.
Yeah, I think
I'm getting sick, or like I say sick, like allergies are kicking my ass. I could hardly sleep last night because my nose was all backed up. I sound terrible today. The struggle is real, man. The struggle is real.
Welcome to South Texas.
I know.
Yes, sir.
I know. It hates me here.
But it's so freaking dry.
Yeah. No, I mean, could use a sprinkling. I ain't mad. It would be. You want to rain a little? Rain. It's all good.
Just a little.
Just a little bit. Just give me a couple drops.
Just a tip.
Just
Just
tease
a
me.
tip.
Tease me a little. That's all. A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. The situation that happened last night in the lady basketball game.
And we all knew it was coming.
Oh, I thought it was another
let's preface
dildo.
this.
Yeah.
No, he said he's buying a ticket. He's going to a game.
I wish that it would have been that, but no. It was not a dildo toss last night. It was it was a whole nother thing, Vic. Here I've got the audio of it. Hang on just a second here. I'll give you I'll set the stage for you here. At the Chicago Sky game last night.
So right before the break, this was the scene inside Wintrust Arena after Natasha Cloud got that bucket. She wanted her voice heard. We have talked about the conversations surrounding the W. That is Enes Kanter in the building today.
Well, that was Enes Kanter in the building, and he was asked to leave the building yesterday. And here's what he did. He wore a T-shirt that just said, woman, noun, adult, human, female. And during a timeout, it pissed off this gal, Natasha Cloud, was very upset by this T-shirt. and she walked over toward Enes Kanter Freedom and started yelling at him. And he was standing with his arms up going like, what?
Well, he came to pick a fight.
I'm sure he did.
Not guiltless in this, but he didn't do anything wrong.
No. He did, after they got kicked out, he did this, and then he did this. You know, they did
You gave him what he wanted. You gave him exactly the platform that he came to get. You are too stupid to realize you fell into the trap. You walked onto the mousetrap. You stepped on the cheese. All of that. You fell for it.
He posted on social media, I just got kicked out of a WNBA game for supporting women. Let that sink in, America. Now, a woman sitting next to Enes Kanter, he was in the sitting in his row, said he only cheered during the game. She said this gal, Trista Smith from Boise, flew into town to see Caitlin Clark and happened to be in the same row as Enes Kanter. And they were like in the second or third row. And she said when he got kicked out, she followed him out. She said, I don't know him personally. I know who he is, and I think this is unfair. He's wearing a shirt that says a woman is a human female, and so everybody gets their you-know-what a lot. It's not fair. So I'm here to support him. I'll pull him back in. Let's go. Now, this guy, Enes, I get it. You're right. They took the bait.
Yeah.
And he was baiting them, but he wasn't like booing. No. He was just sitting there. And
he has every right to do everything that he did. Again, stupid.
Yeah.
Just stupid. You have no right. Again, I'm just at every turn, I'm amazed that you make the wrong decision at every opportunity. If left is right and right is left and up is down, you are in the bizarro universe perfection because you have not made a single correct step in 3 months. Not one. Have you come out and done something where everybody goes, well, that's a smart thing to do? That finally somebody in the room's got some intelligence. You pulled yourself together and realized some battles are worth fighting, others are not.
Before the game even started, there were people outside the arena who were trying to start altercations with him, telling him how you stunk in the league, you wasn't even good in the league. Mind you, Enes
and they have every right to do that too.
Sure. Yeah, and he put his hands behind his back. Security kept walking him.
Yeah,
and, mind you, Enes Kanter was the third pick in the draft and played in the league for 11 years. And
he was a good basketball player.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna take anything away from him.
I wish I was that bad at my job. I wish I sucked that bad at my job. That I was made $400 million.
Keep in mind, this isn't the first fight he's picked. This is nothing compared to Erdogan putting out a hit on him. The president of Turkey wants him dead.
Yeah.
So this, he has a way of picking fights. He's good at it.
Yeah. This is a put out some bait, wait for them to take it, and
knowing full well you're just a big mouth bass, man. That was a lure that swam by, and your basal reflexes took over, and you had to eat it. Bam!
And Natasha Cloud could not help it. Could not help it.
And this isn't about right or wrong. I'm not assigning good, bad, right, wrong on this. This is not how you run a business. You know what I mean? This just comes down to the X's and O's of running an entertainment business. This is not how you do it by any measure.
Now, let's also discuss the. What are you going to do, Natasha Cloud? Are you going to go beat him up?
Yeah,
why are you acting like?
What are you doing?
Why are you acting like you would do something anyway? And like the fact that these women can now kick people out of the game, kick fans out of the game.
Well, I've seen guys get kicked out for saying stuff. The Spurs will throw you out fast.
This guy didn't say anything.
Well, I mean, if the players are uncomfortable, you get thrown out. I'm just telling you, I've seen it happen. Whether what you were saying was right or wrong or within the bounds you felt, the moment the player feels uncomfortable, they'll throw you out. I mean, they have that right to do it but we got to get to that when it starts getting personal. You can yell a lot of stuff, but I've seen it happen, and not just with the Spurs. So, There is a line. He didn't cross that line. He didn't cross the line. He didn't deserve what he got.
She said, this is what Enes Kanter said after. He said, I was cheering for my friend Sophie because when she shot that three, I put my hands in the air. A couple possessions later, Natasha came back and said, she's not going to sleep with you. And I was shocked. I was like, listen, I'm not trying to sleep with her. I think she's awesome. She's a good friend. But I think it has a lot to do with my shirt. I was obviously wearing a shirt explaining what a woman is, and I think that had a lot to do with what she thinks about women. I think it triggered her a lot. This was his first WNBA game that he's attended after saying he wanted to join the WNBA. As he entered the arena yesterday, he was berated by a mob of angry fans. And then, of course, says I just got kicked out of a WNBA game for supporting women. Let that sink in. It's always women hating on other women, he wrote in a separate post, which is very true. It's very, very true.
And you're creating the atmosphere. You provided the gasoline, the match, the kindling, the wood, the wind. You provided it all. All he had to do was just show up.
Yeah. Listen, all I'm going to do, you guys don't want me to be in the news? You guys don't want me to be the center of your league? I can't wait till next year when he's dropping 35 a game on these clowns, just tearing them up.
The league's going to crack, man. They can't survive this. When you have, on the same night in the same game, Caitlin being brilliant, just beautiful basketball played. Whether you like the game or not, you have to acknowledge skill. And hit 37 points in a masterful performance. That's a distant fifth.
Well, you know why? Because when Enes Kanter's in the league, he's going to score 37 every game.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's going to show you what a real woman can do.
Then his shirt's a lie.
Well,
he's a walking around liar.
Well, he might.
I'm
change
just saying,
his mind.
His shirt would, if he ends up playing, then his shirt's a lie.
Yeah, probably will be, but it'd be worth it. It'd be worth. That's all. I just want.
You know what?
I hope you're cheering for this, Rob.
I'm not, but we look at the WNBA in very different ways, and I'm fine. If you don't want them to play, that's up to you. I don't care. See, there's a difference between me. You actively don't want it. I don't care.
No, I don't.
No, you don't want them to. You don't want them to play. You don't think they deserve it.
I think that they should be punished for running their league into the ground.
Yes, I think that they're. But I mean, even before
I would have
all
never
this
said
fell,
they don't have it. They
I
shouldn't
think there's
be able
a lot
to
of
play.
people that don't even want the idea that a bunch of women are going to go play and people will pay for it, even though you don't like it, or even if you do. I don't care, and I think what their big law. They were never going to bring you on board. You were never going to be a fan. I, in fact, am a basketball guy, and I appreciate good ball. I appreciate watching great things being done on a basketball court, whoever's doing it. But they've run me away, too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where the death nail is. They were never going to win a percentage of this population, over 50%, were never going to pay attention. But for the most part, it was because of indifference, apathy. It wasn't about distrust, dislike, and politics. And now what you've done is that. So everybody hates you now. Everybody.
The coach of the Chicago Sky, his name's Tyler Marsh. Well, first of all, Natasha Cloud didn't speak post-game. But the coach talked about it and said that he embraces Cloud for protecting people who need to be protected. First of all, who are we protecting here?
Someone in imminent danger?
He said, I talked to the team. Tosh didn't want to feel like she was a distraction. I told her she wasn't. I told her we all embrace her as someone that protects our team and protects people that need to be protected. And so Tosh is always going to stand on that, and we stand for Tosh. I just told the team that I'm proud of how we ride for each other. She's passionate. She's passionate about things she believes in. She's passionate about her teammates, and we're passionate about her.
What you say, Coach, is no comment.
And when asked if he had a message for Kanter or people like him, he said people should go to WNBA games and enjoy the basketball.
Just don't wear the wrong shirt.
I think there's so many good things around this league and so many good things about these players. If you come to a game, you should probably come to enjoy the basketball, and that seems pretty simple to me. I think these players have deserved that and earned that.
Well, you do the same.
Being a former player, you should understand and feel that too. Well, yeah.
Do the same.
That's all he's trying to do is just cheer for his friend. But, no.
Well, that's not all he's trying to do. He has done nothing wrong, but he is not blameless. He doesn't share. If we're doing a court of law, I would say it's about 70-30 WNBA. But he came to pick a fight. He did.
Fair enough.
He came to make news and pick a fight, and you allowed it, which it's even dumber. I mean, what happened is the dumbest possible of all outcomes.
What I would really love, and he won't do it because it'd be a poor business decision, but it'd be really funny if Enes Kanter just bought a franchise.
I would
and fired everybody.
Start yourself.
Yeah, you're out. You're out, Natasha Cloud. Beat it. You got me kicked out of the game. Guess what? I got you kicked out of off the team.
Well, what you have allowed him to do is at least have a platform now, and you never know if some billionaire out there's got a point to prove too. That can just go write a check. There's a couple West Texas oil billionaires that have a point to prove, and this would be a change from an oil well kind of purchase. So be very careful, because if I'm a WNBA owner, I'm starting to see the end of this little thing.
Yep.
I'm starting to see, I might want to get out while the getting's good.
All right, 210-656-3776. It's the A.J. and Rob Show, 94.1.
The A.J. and Rob Show. Be a part of the show. 210-656-3776.
After the shotgun. Dr. Jacob Torres is my doctor. He has been for almost a decade now. And you know why I trust him? Because what he and I first worked together with was weight loss. He wasn't my original doctor, but as I got to know him and as I got to know all the good folks at the Institute for Functional Health, I realized that this holistic approach to health, that all aspects providing one great outcome, matter. And his ideas about weight loss worked for me. Now, remember, I first met him before semaglutides, before shots and pills, before there was this easy way out. What I got was a way to lose weight that I can live with for the rest of my life. There is no need for shots or pills. I learned a new relationship with food, one that I can live with and can stay with for the rest of my life. If it's time for you to lose weight, if it's been told to you by a doctor you're close, or you're just sick and tired about being sick and tired and don't want to get on the regimen of pills and shots, I want you to call Dr. Torres today. Let him explain to you personally why he's been so successful, what he does that makes people like you, like me, want to lose weight. The number's 210-468-1891. His website is IFF Health. Listen, if it's time to lose weight, there is no better aspect than him. Call Dr. Torres today. He'll change your life when he does. Come on by. Thank me later.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Stars Fall Golf Classic is back. Round up your foursome, your work crew, your work day golf buddies, and get ready for a fun, laid-back day at Silverhorn Golf Club. Monday, September 21st. Lock in a team for just $500 for a foursome, or jump in solo for $150 a player. The Fall Golf Classic benefits First Tee Charity, so you're having a great time for a great cause. San Antonio Sports Star Fall Golf Classic, presented by the Law Office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and in part by Flight by Yingling and PPL Motorhomes. Grab your spot now at sasportstar.com.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinagle here, and I've got a question for you. What if every month you had access to a different exotic car? Well, that's what Pascucci Prestige membership is all about. Instead of owning one dream car, you get access to an entire collection of incredible vehicles and concierge-level service. It's luxury without the long-term commitment. You know, if you've ever wondered what it's like to live the exotic lifestyle, this is your chance. Pascucci Prestige. Visit PascucciPrestige.com and book your ride today.
Nigel, why are you wearing a backpack?
I'm going back to school.
Folks, when your AC decides to flunk out or your home's plumbing is stuck in detention, you don't have to worry. At Quarter Moon Plumbing, AC and Heating, our technicians are certified with all the latest technology and can fix any plumbing or AC issue fast and at a fair price, because you deserve the A-plus service.
Gotta go, Joel. We're studying paper mache. I might have to pull an all-nighter.
Quarter Moon Plumbing, Heat and AC. 210-651-5899. License number TACLA 141-074-EM16004.
Awesome Tickets is your personal ticket broker. Big games, big concerts, big events. Need tickets? Stay local and call Awesome Tickets. Stop paying all those crazy fees on ticket apps. Awesome Tickets has your tickets for all the sports, concerts, any city, any event. Avoid the ticket app fees. Since 1994, Awesome Tickets is local and veteran owned. You deserve Awesome Tickets. Call 210-226-5136 or online at awesometix.com. That's awesometix.com.
The biggest sale of the year is happening now at North Park Chevrolet. Drive a new 2026 Silverado 1500 Custom for $34,867, or the 2026 Traverse for $36,999 and 2.9% APR. Plus, enjoy 2 years of no-charge oil changes and a 1-year wash tub pass on new vehicles. Together, let's drive North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes from Loop 410 in Castroville. plus qualify. Call 830-355-2107 for full price and offer details.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it. Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of Essentials Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Oak Cliff Speed Test Intelligence Data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to you.
Yeah.
Vic.
Talk to me.
You maybe showed us the most vile thing ever during the break.
I could not believe it either. When my wife told me that, and I was like, I don't believe you. She sent me that picture, and I'm thinking,
you need a hazard pay.
Oh.
Now, your wife works at a place that deals with cash.
Yeah, a retail store that deals with cash.
That deals in primarily singular dollar units.
Yeah, a lot of ones.
Maybe a family,
okay.
maybe
Some
a
fives.
general.
An occasional
store.
$2 bill.
If I came by, it might be.
Yeah.
So, tell the people exactly what she dealt with this season.
She had an employee accept $1 bills that had poop on them, like visible.
Did the employee realize it as the employee was getting it, or was it realized later on when, like, the drawer opened up? And
Well, because the person paying with it had some BO.
Oh,
you know, you have those people, right?
Yeah.
When you go to the store and behind them, it's like, man, they just really reek. So after he left, they noticed the smell was still lingering around, and every time they opened the drawer, it's like they just thought it was dirt.
Oh.
Yeah. So my wife put on some plastic gloves, got some Dawn and alcohol and butane and turpentine, and did whatever it took to get that. And she just threw it in the bank deposit for the bank people, bank tellers to deal with.
Dirty job.
I mean, they'll eventually, get rid of it, but it's $3, man. I still couldn't believe it either, but yeah, my wife was. Yeah, it ruined her lunch that day.
I think I'd quit my job if someone paid me for that.
Man.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it either. But it happens. This is the first time.
Well, I'd quit. I know that.
Yeah.
I'd be, I got to leave here.
Yeah.
Can't stay here.
And she did deal with a customer a while back, I think, in January or February of this year, that literally took a poop in the middle of the aisle.
I draw the line at public pooping. I can't stay here anymore.
And not only that, that person started at the rear of the store and made her way to the front. So it's like every 3 feet there was another block.
Gonna have to close the store.
Oh no!
You have to close the store down.
And today, that was your daily poop story, gentlemen.
Well, what didn't come from me.
It wasn't from you this time. It was from me.
Your wife deserves some hazard pay.
My God.
Yeah.
I'd be wearing gloves whenever I took money. I'd be wearing like those rubber gloves.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
that's vile.
She does have some hand sanitizer up front, usually after cash transactions, but cash transactions aren't as often as you'd think. Everybody's card, debit, whatever. But
one more reason why I never carry cash.
Yeah, me too. Well, I always carry bigger bills. I don't think the poor people have big bills.
Wow.
The poop people.
Well, you know, I used to always try to carry 100 on me, a couple, but no one can ever break it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, $100 bill, you might as well have a $1,000 bill.
I just have a $2 bill in my wallet.
Why?
I don't know.
It's good luck.
I don't know, since maybe I was about 7 or 8 years old, I've always had a $2 bill in my wallet.
That's
always.
Okay.
Always. And then I'll spend it, and then eventually I'll find another one. I think Rob gave me, about $10 worth? Yeah, you gave me some.
My father went and bought a whole...
Man, I would love to have
a whole band of $2 bills.
It's worth money if you have them consecutive numbers.
Yeah.
Well, they're banded. But I bought some from it.
Some people commenting on the discussion about the WNBA. Luis says, AJ hates to see women in positions of power. Sad.
Unless they're whipping me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like a powerful woman.
Yeah, unless she's a dom.
I've licked a few shoes. You know what I mean?
Or a few boots. Yeah.
I mean, you know, we all have our thing.
Yeah. See, everybody's got their thing.
Like, this is the first year that these gals have made more than like $35K a year, and they're in a position of power.
Well, it's
all right.
The fool in their money. We're lucky to get together.
I made more than them.
Yeah, last year you did. That's changed now, Vic. Now they can all buy and sell you. But
and you know, all these guys who have earnestly tried to start other leagues, that have tried to begin, whether it be another football league or some kind of other basketball, whatever it might be, who had to struggle to get everything, and the WNBA had everything handed to them. It's all been, here, let's do the right thing and grow the league, and eventually we might, and they did, and then they couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle the success.
No.
And I shouldn't say success. They couldn't handle just a little bit of light. The light showed so many flaws that were overlooked as you grow and become this entertainment entity that you get them from cradle to grave. You know what I mean? That you grow the fandom over long periods of time where the attachment to the team is bigger than the player. The players are beloved, but the team is bigger. NFL fandom, baseball fandom, basketball fandom, where they've had this opportunity over a period of years to become fans, and then they squander it. They just squander it in this political morass that might have some validity in some certain circles, but those circles aren't big enough to matter at this juncture.
Yeah.
You know, and it's aggravating to me. It makes me mad at them.
Well, Luis says he stands with the W.
I want them to be successful. I don't care. Here's the thing. I didn't care if they were successful or not. More power to you. As long as your interests don't cross with mine, I bid you great success. You know what I mean? As long as we don't ever come counter to something, which why would we? I bid you great success. I'm not going to pay attention, you know, unless you give me a reason to. And now you've made everything so ugly that I don't care. I just don't want to see you. I want you gone.
Queso King says he's a grifting contrarian. Don't give him the time of day. I think what he's doing is he's
highlighting the point.
He's pointing out the hypocrisies of this thing, because the WNBA, like these women are mad at him because he is
highlighting the situation,
highlighting a loophole that they want to have happening anyway.
So it's your fault this happened. I can't get over that enough. Everything that has happened to you negatively, it's your fault. You inflicted this on yourselves.
Yeah.
You had everything coming down the pike. You got TV. You got money. You had stars being born, legitimate stars being born. And you had begun to build this foundation, and you just couldn't handle the success. You wanted everything, not just the important things. You wanted it all instead of just the things that will help you survive like any other business. Like you're growing your business. You got to reinvest. You're going to have to suffer. You're going to have some sleepless nights. You're going to have to do the things that successful things get done. Nobody got there easy.
Yeah.
And you worked hard, and finally you get a little bit of success, and you squander it.
Yeah.
Just throw it away in front of those that were indifferent that now hate you.
Claymore says average salary is $600,000 in WNBA, but feel free to lie to the audience. Yeah, this year it is. Up until last year, it was like $150,000 was the average salary. Before 2020, it was less than $50,000.
Yeah.
So I'm not lying to the audience. I said before this year. The average salary now is $600K. That's not always been the case, Claymore. In the early 2000s, these guys were playing ball for $30K a year, and they were still losing money on $30K a year salaries because there were 9 people at the games. So
there were 8.
Yeah. I miscounted.
They were not losing money. They were a profitable organ. Now, no matter what I'm just telling you, billionaires don't buy losing entities. Now, they might use them certain ways, but you didn't get into this to lose money. They weren't making hand over fist, but they were a functioning and growing league. And they had new suitors. They had cities building arenas. They were doing things the right way.
I don't think any city built an arena for a WNBA team.
Well, Seattle got yes, they did. The Kraken or whatever, the Seattle team got a stadium. Now, the intent is for other teams to get there, but they got it first. I mean, the stadium was built. So, yes, there are stadiums that have been built for women. And for good reason. There's money to be made if you do it right. But if you do it wrong, it burns up in your face. And like any business, if you do it wrong, you fail.
Yeah.
And you're doing it wrong.
All right. 210-656-3776. It is you know what the good thing about Mondays is, Rob? It's a Mellow Mushroom Monday.
Yeah.
We'll have some Mellow Mushroom to give away a little bit later on in the program. And Claymore says, thank you for bringing in context. Your original comment was abbreviated, AJ. I literally said up until last year. I said that so you missed. My comment wasn't abbreviated, Claymore. You stopped listening once you heard what you wanted to hear.
I even said I made more than them.
And I said up until then, not now. Right. Not now. So I said that. I said that.
Yeah, I'm poor.
Yeah, Victor's very poor, but he lives like he's very wealthy. But he went to private school.
Yeah.
All right. We'll have a Mellow Mushroom gift card to give away coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, probably around the time we do losers, which we may have ruined the losers list by already talking so much about Natasha Cloud.
There's others out there.
And listen, Enes Kanter's a loser too. I mean, this dude is just glomming for attention right now.
Yes.
But I mean, you look so dumb when you got a guy like Enes Kanter sitting in the crowd wearing a T-shirt, and you can't handle him just sitting there. I mean, you gave him exactly what he asked for when he got that stupid T-shirt made.
The attention.
You gave him exactly what he wanted.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb.
All right. 210-656-3776. AJ and Rob 94.1.
The AJ and Rob Show. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We are still dealing with the closure on Wurzbach Parkway westbound. Closed Thousand Oaks to Perrin Beidel. 10-12-minute delay. 18-wheeler accident. Slope now from O'Connor. So Schertz Road still a good alternate route. 35 southbound Splashtown, that stalls out to the shoulder. Just cleared the stall I-10 westbound at New Braunfels Avenue. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Stars Fall Golf Classic is back. Round up your foursome, your work crew, your work day golf buddies, and get ready for a fun, laid-back day at Silverhorn Golf Club. Monday, September 21st. Lock in a team for just $500 for a foursome, or jump in solo for $150 a player. The Fall Golf Classic benefits First Tee Charity, so you're having a great time for a great cause. San Antonio Sports Star Fall Golf Classic, presented by the Law Office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and in part by Flight by Yingling and PPL Motorhomes. Grab your spot now at sasportstar.com.
This report is sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. Why pay full price when you can customize and save? Switch to Liberty Mutual, and they'll customize your auto and home insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
You like saving money, right? We all do. That's why Allstate just lowered the price of car insurance. Not, but wait, there's a catch. Lower. Actually lower. So if you're shopping around or just want to see how much you could save, check Allstate first for a new lower auto rate that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates. Northbrook, Illinois.
Nigel, why are you wearing a backpack?
I'm going back to school.
Folks, when your AC decides to flunk out or your home's plumbing is stuck in detention, you don't have to worry. At Quarter Moon Plumbing, AC and Heating, our technicians are certified with all the latest technology and can fix any plumbing or AC issue fast and at a fair price because you deserve A-plus service.
Gotta go, Joel. We're studying paper mache. I might have to pull an all-nighter.
Quarter Moon Plumbing, Heat and AC. 210-651-5899. License number TACLA 1410740E M16004.
Awesome Tickets is your personal ticket broker. Big games, big concerts, big events. Need tickets? Stay local and call Awesome Tickets. Stop paying all those crazy fees on ticket apps. Awesome Tickets has your tickets for all the sports, concerts, any city, any event. Avoid the ticket app fees. Since 1994, Awesome Tickets is local and veteran owned. You deserve Awesome Tickets? Call 210-226-5136 or online at awesometix.com. That's awesometix.com.
Have you or a loved one been arrested? Call the law office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and get the aggressive legal help you deserve. From criminal defense to personal injury, attorney Jesse Hernandez and his powerhouse team are ready to fight for your rights. Calls are answered 24/7 because legal trouble doesn't keep office hours. Call 210-807-8656 or visit jessehernandezlaw.com. That's jessehernandezlaw.com. The law office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, has your back.
Football season is almost here, and just in time for kickoff, the new Roo Pub will be open in New Braunfels, in Creekside near the Buc-ee's. You know the Roo Pub is proven to be the best place to watch any big game, any big event, and the New Braunfels location will be no different. Heading to the coast, check out the Roo Pub in Rockport, and of course the OG Roo Pub at 281 in Redland Road is the perfect place for your fantasy draft. Roo Pub number 3, opening soon in New Braunfels. We'll see you at the Roo.
Back to school starts now. Get long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS laptop powered by Series 3 Intel Core so you can work from anywhere. Now starting at $699 with exclusive student pricing starting at $599. Complete your setup with savings on select monitors and must-have electronics and accessories. Limited time deals and free shipping on PCs and more await you at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In Spurs news, Victor Wembanyama led France to a dramatic 91-90 buzzer-beater win over Serbia in what is called a friendly. He had 18 points in the win. Finally, Barney gets busy today at 2 p.m. They're going to represent the Southwest and face off against the Great Lakes region in a high-stakes, must-win Little League World Series elimination game.
South Texas home for Dallas Cowboys football. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Vic, you're like a cholo.
Yeah.
Hey, you know when you buy a house, like a foreclosure, often it'll say a house is sold as is.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like when you buy a house like that from the bank, they're like, hey, we're not going through an inspection. We're not gonna fix the AC for you. We're not gonna
Where are we going with this?
Well, there's a foreclosed home that someone bought.
Okay. When do we know what state?
This is in Ohio.
In Ohio, okay.
Okay.
Massillon, Ohio.
Oh, football hotbed, Massillon High School.
Is that really?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, these people said, okay, let's take a chance. Let's buy this foreclosed house. And they bought it. And when they say you're going to buy a house as is, you think like, okay, maybe there's like a hole in the roof, or maybe worst case there's like a termite infestation or something.
Or foundation is messed up.
Yeah, foundation's cracked.
Yeah.
Those are the hidden things.
Well, this was less hidden. They bought the foreclosed house. They got the keys. They went in, and guy carries his wife over the threshold, and they go to the master bedroom, probably planning to make sweet love.
Oh no!
And they find the body of the prior homeowner, 76-year-old Steve Bartusek.
I've heard this happen before.
Had died of natural causes and had been in the home for several months, which, you know, when you buy as is, what that weird smell, that
old man smell, that's real.
That comes with the house. Sorry. The Bartusek's brother, John, said he'd not seen or spoken to his brother in at least 3 months. His brother, who's a Vietnam veteran, had suffered from mental problems, had isolated himself from his family. He said, I was afraid something like this was going to happen. He was not taking care of himself, but I wasn't prepared for it. You never are. The police department conducted a welfare check at the two-bedroom house several months ago. Said there was no answer at the door and nothing appeared to be out of place, so they just moved on.
It's just, I don't know where they buried him.
The home was built in 1958 and was sold in July for $111,000. Got themselves a deal.
Yeah, that's a bargain.
Yeah.
Well, how much did the dead body removal cost?
I would guess that's a specialized
human remain remediation company. Probably didn't come cheap.
Yeah, I feel like that's a specialty
I think
deal.
I think you can charge a little bit more.
Maybe.
It's like being a Ghostbuster.
Yeah, like that does feel like you.
I don't have to take it. I'll leave it here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you don't want.
You don't want me to take it?
You don't like my price? All right,
$5,000.
I'll just go home.
You can just put that up in your attic.
Yeah, you can take care of it yourself.
And for an extra $1,000, I'll bring a priest.
Just throw it in your trunk. No big deal.
You can do all kinds of stuff.
And then good luck not getting pulled over by the police.
I wonder. Obviously no one knew, but shouldn't somebody have known? And that's also a legal question. I know you can say I didn't know as the bank, but shouldn't you have known?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Just
give me the house for free now.
Vic, does your dad live by himself?
Yeah. No, my sister lives with him.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to think of I don't know. Think about if your dad still works, but if your dad didn't work anymore, and he had got you guys
lived out in the country,
and your family had gotten a fight. Mm-hmm. And he said, I don't want to talk to you guys anymore. And you go 3 months without talking. How would you know?
You'd think somebody would go looking. This guy was abandoned. There wasn't anybody even to check in on him. I mean, if just no one ever checked. He just fell off the planet. I wonder if he had Social Security still going into the bank. I mean, there's all kinds of questions I have here. If he'd been dead for months or years, obviously checks were still coming.
I guess. Well, his house had gotten foreclosed on, so
that's how they figured it out. But his bank account might be kind of full.
His life bar is empty, and
that's everybody's nightmare. Just die and no one notices. Just I don't
know. My nightmare's buying a house with a dead body in it.
You can paint over. It'll be fine.
I don't think so.
You can just call a priest.
I don't know that. I don't know that.
And before you know it, you're going to be the subject of a movie, and then that's when the real money comes in. When you tell everybody about the possession and the hellhole, the floating pig, and all the other stuff that you were dealing with, then you make the money.
You asked about lettuce.
Is it safe? Are we allowed to eat lettuce again?
Well, I'm not sure. I thought maybe it was
blueberries now, and then there's something else. I think
it's those sprouts,
like
alfalfa sprouts that are getting people now.
Joyce Vance issued a bleak warning that the recent uptick in foodborne illnesses is only the beginning. Now, she's politicizing this. She blames the president for this. In March 2025, shortly after his return to power, the administration postponed the compliance deadline for the FDA's food traceability rule by 30 months. They moved it back from January 2026 to July of 2028.
Well, this isn't political. This is true.
Yeah. And she said, we are now paying the price. We've had a multi-state salmonella outbreak linked to jalapenos. A separate, that was 345 people. Separate outbreak tied sprouts to 55 sicknesses. The lettuce led to 2 deaths, 2 confirmed deaths linked to that. And obviously the lettuce was a big story. And Taylor Farms, the parent company, donated $1 million to MAGA Inc. just days after the traceability rule extension. It's not hard to follow the money, even though the company's a serial offender. It took the FDA a month after it developed to link to travel to inspect the farm in Mexico believed to be responsible. But it turns out that she says more outbreaks and more illnesses lie ahead. This whole thing, this 18-month window that they pushed, is only the beginning and is going to end up. There's going to be new stuff all the time getting us sick.
I get the sense that we need to get used to this.
Just eating food that makes us crap our pants.
I don't want to get used to that. I think we're going to have to get used to the fact that our produce needs to be. If you're taking it home, you need to trust that you wash it, and if you're going someplace that they're doing what they can. But given if there's zero inspection or the inspection's way down, you can't expect it not to continue.
No, what you need to do is buy stock in Charmin right now.
That's a good idea.
The Pepto-Bismol index.
Yeah,
Malox,
Gas X, all of that. Yeah, Beano.
When there's blood on the streets, you buy the land around it.
Buy the land around it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should. I'm telling you, Vic, it's time. You need to get a bidet.
Yeah,
it'll change your life.
I think so.
It'll change your life.
I'll just run a water hose from outside and just sit in the
poor
tub.
man's bidet.
Yeah,
the Rim Reaper.
Yeah,
that's what I'm.
No, they call that. I'm going to invent a bidet called the Rim Sweeper.
The Rim Reaper, man.
The Rim Sweeper.
Like sitting on a fire hose.
Yeah.
Sitting on Old Faithful.
Clean you all.
You might want to get off, or it's going to blast you through the ceiling.
Get you all
might
clean.
Want to hold on.
They recall dog food now.
Yeah,
dog food's making. Well. People should never eat dog food. That's
so far it's been blueberries, guacamole, granola.
My father lost a dog to Chinese dog food.
What?
Yeah, it had glass shards in it. Killed the dog. It was terrible.
Really?
No. Oh, poor puppies.
Well, yeah, it was awful. They paid for it though.
Oh, did they?
Oh yeah. Don't kill a lawyer's dog.
Oh, I would imagine.
Yeah. Worse than killing John Wick's dog, right?
It was awful.
Well, I don't know about that. I think that might be the worst.
Kill a dog with glass shards and dog food.
Oh yeah. That's terrible. All right, 210-656-3776. We'll wrap up the second hour on the other side. AJ and Rob, 94.1.
Sound off like you got a pair. 210-656-3776. This is the AJ and Rob Show.
If you or someone you love is struggling with alcohol or drug use, you do not have to carry it alone. I'm Peter McCarthy of the San Antonio Council on Alcohol and Drug Awareness, known as Cicada. We help people take the next step with compassion, privacy, and no judgment. You do not need all the answers, just a safe place to start. And 90% of our services are provided at no cost. Call Cicada at 210-225-4741. That's 210-225-4741. Or visit cicada.org.
At Davis Law Firm, we know that after a serious accident, every second counts. When you call the Fours, we can connect you with medical care immediately, and we'll start fighting for the cash recovery you deserve right away. Our team of experienced attorneys is ready to help 24/7, and there's no fee unless we win. Call Davis Law Firm at 444-4444. San Antonio, Austin, Corpus Christi, Laredo, RGV, Permian Basin. Attorney consultation by appointment only.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Buyers Barricades is proud to provide traffic control, rental, and sales for work zones and events in the San Antonio area and beyond. Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. Learn more online at buyersbarricades.com. That's buyersbarricades.com.
What'd you do this weekend? Well, at Academy Sports and Outdoors, soccer with Legacy, tailgating legends, did a little dove hunting too, made a good brisket, grilled up some burgers, and filled up a cooler with brew, drank from Yeti's, old Wallas, and Rivers, and took a grill to a lot before dawn, trained for a 10K, put the kids in a tent, and they didn't even ask to log on. Whew, fun can't lose. Shop Academy.com to get 30% off full-price clothes and shoes and 20% off full-price sports and outdoors through August 26th.
Something big is coming. On September 2nd, DraftKings Game Day arrives with massive deals, exclusive deals, and an all-day celebration built for sports fans. The countdown has begun. All roads lead to Game Day. The DraftKings Sports app is now live in all 50 states. That means Texas, from California to Florida, every fan is in on the excitement. One app, every sport, all 50 states. DraftKings Game Day is yours. Remember the date, September 2nd. DraftKings Game Day is the kickoff to a new season, a new era, and the biggest day in sports history. Get ready to celebrate. New DraftKings customers sign up with the code 941SportsStar, spend $5 to get $200 in rewards within 21 days. That's 941SportsStar in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions is CFTC registered, introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click to claim, issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Terms dkng.code/predictions promo. Nationwide based on sportsbook predictions and free-to-play sports contest availability. Varies by state.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up Monday on The Blitz, we'll have all the reaction to that Cowboys-Cardinals game Saturday night.
What bubble player stood out to you, like Camden Brown? Is he getting closer to cementing a spot on the 53?
And who's going to be the backup quarterback, Joe Milton or Sam Howell?
We'll talk about it Monday at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Yesterday, I went to Austin to a card show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I
He
was
had a
going
first
to
generation Charizard.
Sports cards or everything?
Had a Charizard.
Well,
he was trying to unload.
That's what I thought I was going to, was a sports card show. There were probably 100 tables, dude, maybe 200 tables. I'd say 90% of them were Pokemon or cartoon and stuff, like
where the money is.
Yeah, and there were,
is.
I mean,
It
there were
really
people
is.
dressed up in costumes and everything.
Oh.
Were you
That's a
calling
full-on
everybody
nerd
dork?
fest, dude?
No, I just
That's a bunch
kept
of
my head
greasy-headed,
down.
slightly portly, tight T-shirt wearing, card collecting fools.
But I did pretty much realize, because I went there to sell. I had a couple cards I wanted to sell.
I didn't realize. I mean, so there's no cash apping. This is straight cash, homie.
I mean, there's people who have Venmo and Zelle and stuff like that. But like, if you're doing big stuff, you got to have cash because, like,
You can't Venmo that
Venmo's
much.
got a $5,000 limit. You know what I mean? And
that's why she charges me that.
Yeah, the card I was trying to sell was
one of your Jordans?
Yeah, I was going to sell one because my buddy was like, "Dude, the market right now is outrageous on these things."
I was gonna. What do you have? A 7 or an 8?
I have a 7, an 8, and an 8.5.
It's a San Antonio 9, but it's a New York 6.
The last 8.5 sold for almost $40,000.
I was gonna say, yeah,
dude.
But I'm gonna save that one till he dies. So I have a 7 and an 8 that I took, and I was gonna see if anybody was interested in them. And like I set my number before I left.
Can't you just give it to a broker and have a?
I can, but then I got to pay fees.
But set the minimum at that, and maybe you never know.
Maybe
Somebody gets drunk.
But
seriously.
But I ended up talking to Mo Bamba, the former Longhorn, opening a shop in Austin, like right on campus on Guadalupe.
Maybe on campus with kids, and maybe it'll be more of a profitable deal. I
Maybe
just
so.
get the sense, boy, that's a money suck.
Yeah, but they wanted me to, because I had two Jordan rookies. They were like, "Oh, you got to wait for Mo to come, and we'll do a reel of this." But then the guy, he's got a guy who runs it for him, like a card guy, and we were off a little bit on our numbers.
I would imagine.
And
how off?
We negotiated like we were about 1,000 off.
Well, that's not bad.
Okay.
And then we could have met in the middle, and he had a card that was worth $500 that I was like, all right, well, let's do this. I'll take your number
and the
card. And that card. And the card was cool. It was a Muhammad Ali signed card, and it had a piece of canvas on it. Oh. Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
And I was like, oh, that'd be a cool card to have for a collection. He's like, I can't do it. And I said, all right.
He didn't have no Bills cards?
No.
Didn't have
no
a
Allens?
First
No.
edition Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Game worn.
Like a patch auto? No.
You didn't have the Super Bowl patch? Oh, wait.
No. Oh.
I did get a Josh Allen card, though.
Okay.
Yeah. I also ran into a dude who his entire this guy, I feel bad for this guy. He's in peril. I bought a card from him, but this guy's entire all he's got is Arch Manning cards.
Well,
really?
Well, he's betting the farm on this.
He is.
But you're still early on the uptick on this one. You're 15 years away from full recompense on this if it goes well.
Unless Arch is like,
if it's an abject failure,
if he's Wimby 2.0, then
But the true value will be at retirement.
Sure,
you know what I mean. So you're if everything goes well, you got a mortgage. You know what I mean. You're hoping that it pays off. That you get the real estate advance, but
he had a
big roll of dice.
The first set that came out, he had they were called something gold, and there's 10 of them, 10 cards that are like a print.
Is it a Panini card? Isn't he endorsed? I think that's
so.
one of the few things he took some money from.
Yeah,
Panini.
like right out of the break was Panini, and of this gold series, there were 10 of them, numbered to 10. This guy owns 7 of the 10 that exist.
Dude, you know what? You're either brilliant or an idiot.
Yep,
one or the other.
And I was like, man, I was like, how was it last year? Like, how are you feeling last year when?
Yeah.
And he's like, it sucked because he didn't even have a bad year last year. It just wasn't the year that everybody was expecting, and so his value dropped. And like the peak of his value was right before last season started.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. I remember that.
And he said it's starting. I mean, he's the Heisman favorite. He's like, it's starting up again. Like but if this year is. If it's not ideal, that's not great. But if it's a disaster, it could be. He's like, I could be really screwed here.
Yeah, because I get the sense he's going to have a good year.
A lot of eggs in that basket.
I get the sense he's going to have a good year. And next year's draft it'll go up a little bit, but then he's going to have the typical rookie start.
Yeah,
he's going to have to ride this. Man, I wouldn't want to be with him.
No.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh.
All right, 210-656-3776. We'll be right back. AJ and Rob, 94.1.
You're listening to AJ and Rob in the morning with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. KTFM, Floresville.
They all sound brutal.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As you head into your commute, a stall at I-10 westbound at 410 is off to the right shoulder. 1604 westbound Redland Road, that stall has the right shoulder blocked. About a 10-minute delay. Did clear the accident. Wurzbach westbound before Perrin Beidel. All main lanes have reopened. And Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, time saver traffic.
The jerseys come out of the closet.
It's a nice shirt.
The face paint comes out of the drawer.
We're getting the war paint ready.
And football comes back where it belongs. Hear it all here.
Sounds like heaven to me.
94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Still sleeping on that old bed? Mattress Firm's sleep experts can help you choose the perfect upgrade. They'll guide you every step, answering your questions. Shop today and save big during the best sale of the year. They make sleep easy.
It's a Yingling thing. Working a long day in your home office, pretending the kitchen counter is a standing desk, checking in with your dog like he's your supervisor, and rewarding yourself at 4:30 with a cold Flight by Yingling. Crisp, smooth, light on calories, but never on flavor. Because a heavy day of work deserves a premium light beer. And your supervisor said you earned it. It's a Yingling thing. Keep it light with Flight.
Nigel, why are you wearing a backpack?
I'm going back to school.
Folks, when your AC decides to flunk out or your home's plumbing is stuck in detention, you don't have to worry. At Quarter Moon Plumbing, AC and Heating, our technicians are certified with all the latest technology and can fix any plumbing or AC issue fast and at a fair price because you deserve the A+ service.
Gotta go, Joel. We're studying paper mache. I might have to pull an all-nighter.
Quarter Moon Plumbing, Heat, and AC. 210-651-5899. License number TACLA 141074E M16004.
Football season is almost here, and just in time for kickoff, the new Roo Pub will be open in New Braunfels, in Creekside near the Buc-ee's. You know the Roo Pub is proven to be the best place to watch any big game, any big event, and the New Braunfels location will be no different. Heading to the coast, check out the Roo Pub in Rockport, and of course the OG Roo Pub at 281 in Redland Road is the perfect place for your fantasy draft. Roo Pub number 3, opening soon in New Braunfels. We'll see you at the Roo.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
$30 million in guaranteed prizes. Cash in this football season in Las Vegas with 3 Circus Sports contests. Entry starting at $1,000, all with no rate. Circa Million, 18 weeks of point spread action. Circus Survivor, pick one winner each week, no point spread. And the Big Daddy, Circa Grandissimo, with a $100,000 entry fee. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere. $30 million guaranteed. Visit circusports.com for details.
Nobody builds a business without hearing a few reasons it won't work. Too risky, too crowded, too ambitious. But the people who move things forward usually hear those words first. Because growing a business takes more than optimism. It takes nerve, and eventually, a partner built for what's next. That's Next Rodeo. Big thinking, proven creative. For businesses still moving forward. Next Rodeo. The difference between the business you have and the business you want. Meet us at thenextrodeo.com.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys are officially 2-0 this NFL preseason with a dominant 34-13 victory over the Arizona Cardinals. The Houston Texans fell short in a tight 22-20 loss to the Raiders. On their diamond, the Texas Rangers secured their 5th straight home series win. They beat the Angels 5-3, and they tied the Astros for first place in the AL West.
From the studios of San Antonio's Sports Star, this is the AJ and Rob Show with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, tomorrow, Tuesday, big day, we're going to qualify some people to play Name That Tune with us and win some Cowboys tickets. We gave a little.
Sweet.
I'm
good at it.
We gave a sneak preview with Rob, like on easy mode.
No, that was hard mode, man.
No, that was
campaign mode.
That was rookie mode.
That was campaign.
And you still almost couldn't think of some of the song names. Or
I think I was a solid 4 out of 6.
Yeah.
And I knew all about the other 2. I just didn't know.
You didn't know the name of the songs.
Which is really the whole.
That is kind of the game.
I know, but it's like horseshoes and hand grenades. I'm close.
But we'll qualify some people for that. The winner will get some Cowboys tickets, which that'll be nice. Regular season. We're not talking about preseason. Not talking about practice. No, we're talking about games.
In fact, I just saw it is the anniversary of Jim Mora's playoffs this week.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it was a preseason game where he was like, we couldn't block, we couldn't tackle, we couldn't do nothing. It was an embarrassing performance. It was like the 40th anniversary of he was the head coach of the Saints. No, that wasn't playoffs because he was a Colt then, wasn't he? It was the anniversary of a classic Jim Mora rant.
It can't be that. I think that was in the regular season.
No, this one was one of his classic rants because he was with the Saints and it was the second half of a preseason game where they got smoked and he blew up his entire team. Good old days of coaching.
Let's see. This was I've got the
the playoffs one was truly classic cult.
Oh,
Legendary.
yeah. So this was, let's see, this is the one we're talking about here. Well, why aren't you playing?
Oh, hold on.
For a touchdown. 3 others were in our end of the field where they scored points. That's all I know. That's inexcusable. Inexcusable. Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Playoffs?
I just hope we can win a game.
I just hope we can win a game. Yeah, that was.
Did he say diddly poo in that one?
No.
I'm thinking of the diddly poo.
Okay, no, that was not.
Yeah, you got to go back to Jim Mora to put him in context. He had several great rants, and I just looked it up, and this was not the anniversary. It was just floating around on my socials.
Okay, yeah,
but in one of those classic, I understand why coaches die young kind of rants.
Oh yeah. The diddly poo one, that was in the regular season also.
It
I
was.
remember that. That was
it.
like
it was in October of.
They were like 2-6, and yeah, diddly poo.
We couldn't do diddly poo. Settle down, coach. We're not on a ship.
All right. I got to ask you guys. These are the kind of questions that are really important in life. Like, you got to know there's got to be boundaries. There's got to be rules. Otherwise, we've got a crazy society. And where is the line drawn on relations with step family?
Well, according to porn, there is no line.
There is none in porn.
In porn world, it's just, dude, it's very weird. I think you have to have a situation where you didn't know. You know what I mean? That's the only acceptable form of step relationship. We didn't know until it was too late.
Okay, so this gal named Scarlett Voss, who was a soap opera star in Australia, revealed that she and Teo Ricci have another baby on the way.
Who's Teo Ricci?
Her man.
Her dude. Is he famous?
It's her husband.
Oh, okay. Well,
but previously it was her stepbrother. The pair were already there. They already have a kid. They met as teenagers while growing up in Melbourne. Scarlett previously said their families knew each other before they met and introduced him. The parents also began dating, and they never got married, but they were together. And they were together long enough that they began to be called step siblings. They are not biologically related, but now they've got 2 kids with each other. She says, I don't really read our comments section, but if I do, I usually laugh. We find trolls very entertaining. If something's really negative, we might comment back. We find it's quite a good disarming tactic. Now, she says, I don't really read the comments, but then she says, if we do read them, we might comment back if it's ugly. No, you read the comments is what you're telling me.
I don't know, man. I mean, who am I to stand in the way of true love, you know? But it's just a little off-putting. How'd you meet? Well,
yeah, it depends on how hot she is.
Well, there's always that. Then we're getting into the search category words on your porn site.
Yeah.
I had an incident many moons ago.
See?
Before I was married.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, these are people I'd known my whole life, right? Like, I grew up, like my parents were friends with her parents. And then my parents got divorced, and my mom ended up marrying her parents' uncle, like, so, or her uncle, so her parents' brother.
Okay.
But this was a girl I'd had a long, like,
well, that's not really
friendship
step.
with.
It's a little different.
Well, I mean, technically, they.
Yeah, but that's not like.
You're not a Targaryen.
Not a stepbrother
Yeah,
or
you're
a
not
stepsister.
You're not a Targaryen, exactly.
Okay.
You're not a Habsburg or a Targaryen.
Yeah.
You're not there. You're not going to come out with a weird jaw and cross-eyed.
No.
But even that is one of those where, should we go talk to somebody about
I
this?
know.
Is this legal?
I know.
I know we're not in Arkansas, but I mean, is this legal?
Yeah, I don't know.
Does your dad still give advice?
Yeah, my dad?
No, Rob's dad.
Rob's dad.
I think
legal advice.
I don't think there's anything illegal about that at all.
Oh, no.
This is only a genetic issue more than anything else.
Well,
They're just
yeah, I
trying
mean,
not to have-
even in this situation that we're talking about, there's no,
I know it.
blood
That's why
relation.
you're one of those things where there's really no firm line because it's not wrong. Well, it's not illegal.
Yeah.
You can get married, but it's one of those. So you met because at like 9 and you were like kind of brother and sister, and then it turned into something weird. It's one of those where you go, how long were y'all living together?
And I think also it's like,
like were you like kids together, and then suddenly something happened, and you're like,
well,
ooh, that's a little
and
weird.
in my case, like, I never lived in the house with this.
No,
She
I
was
think-
my step
I
cousin.
think, I
technically.
think what you're talking about is perfectly, and I think that's not uncommon at all.
Okay.
I think a lot of people meet a loved one or a partner through family. That you could be a distant married in because of divorce. I don't think there's anything wrong. I don't even question that.
Okay.
But step, especially
if you
like,
lived in the house with them, it's a little weird.
It's a little kind of yicky. But again, who am I to stand in the way of true love?
Well, now they do OnlyFans together.
Oh, see, here we go.
Oh,
right.
in the beginning.
Of course. Of course.
Says she's making a fortune by posting pictures of her and him on OnlyFans together.
Like I said, your keywords matter.
She said, I mean, the fans love us like a thing or not a thing. He's my stepbrother and Australian, and we've known each other for a very long time.
Do they promote themselves as step, like real?
I don't know.
Step six.
That's what I'm saying, man. I think they might be capitalizing on it. Well,
there's another business idea.
As long as the money you're making is above board, nobody getting hurt, knock yourself.
Right.
Knock yourself out.
Yeah.
Do it, man.
The whole thing's a little odd. I mean, I'm not
It
going to
is.
lie.
There's a little ick factor, but not horribly. It's just one of those, ew, I'd rather not know that.
Like, I have a stepsister, and I can't imagine a
That's
world.
it, right? Even though
There
it's not a
is no
genetic
world.
thing, you're like, no,
I can.
That's weird.
Oh.
I don't live with them.
I've seen some movies that prove the other side of that point.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
of course.
Well, that
Vic
would be
into
awful,
it.
too. Can you imagine? You're 13.
Oh, Vic doesn't care.
But can you imagine you're a 13-year-old boy. Your parents get divorced, and your dad remarries and brings in a girl your age who is smoking hot, who you literally just met. Dude, I can't imagine.
I'm all over that.
Oh, no, you're not.
See, that's weird, man.
It's too much. It's too much.
Anybody out there have this? This isn't that uncommon.
I think it's pretty uncommon
You
if
think
there's
so?
ever.
Like, anybody? We'll keep your name silent. But has this happened to you?
Yeah, if you, we'll put in a voice disguiser.
Well, I mean, we got just talk like this. But seriously, I don't think it's that uncommon where these blended families come together. I've known plenty of parents that had in the middle of high school,
Like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, that suddenly you're all blended together, and you got a Marsha Brady over there. Can't be that uncommon.
I don't know, man.
Did you have impure thoughts? Did you ever wonder?
I always have impure thoughts, so it's just normal to me.
Because I know if I was a dad and I'm bringing my smoking hot daughter around some kind of hormonal 13-year-old boy who just met her, I'd be a little concerned too. Like, you better wrap up. You can't come out of your room without it.
You got to train them.
You need to be covered from head to foot.
Dude,
I say no.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know that there's a. Again, I've as someone who's had I've had two stepsisters. One of them, my mom, when my stepdad died, I haven't had touch with her in forever. The other one is she's like my dad adopted her. She's my sister, but neither of them ever could have been impure.
It just wasn't.
You lived in the house with
right?
them.
It didn't register. It was truly
when you
that.
live in the house with them. It's like you're.
That's why the ick factor's there, because it shouldn't. That's how you're supposed to feel.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Luis says it's very disturbing. Claymore says he's got to imagine the people who are tuning in driving. There's got to be people who change the radio station with this bleep that we discuss. Well, maybe but
it needs to be talked about.
It needs to be talked about. I can't help it that in Australia there's step siblings who are doing OnlyFans together.
A little icky.
Let's
lie to me.
Is that the name we're going with?
Yeah, I think that's his name.
All right.
I had a sense that somebody out there's dealt with this.
Jonathan, is that your real name or is that a stage name? Because you've got something disturbing to tell us.
We're using code names.
No, it's real name, guys. How y'all doing?
We're doing all right, Jonathan. What's up?
Okay, so get this. When I was 15 years old, my parents dropped me off at the mall up in Brownwood, Texas, because we were there to visit my grandpa.
Good place to be from.
I'm hanging out at the mall, and I'm eating at Chick-fil-A by myself because I don't know anybody in this town. And there is this table of girls that are like smoking hot. And there's this one girl who keeps eyeballing me. I'm 15. I'm like, she's gorgeous. I don't know anybody in this town, so I had like this extra, like I felt more confident because if it went bad,
shoot your shot. Who knows about it?
Yeah,
You know
man,
what I
you
mean?
got nothing to lose.
So I walk over and start talking to her, and we hit it off, and we decide we're going to go to the movies that night. We meet back, go to the movies, have a great time. I'm like, Mom, this girl is awesome. So the next day, I don't drive yet, so the next day we set up to go to the carnival together, and I'm going to pick her up. My mom's going to drive us over and pick her up at her house. Well, my grandpa says, well, I'll take you. So he takes me over to her house to pick her up and walks with me to the door because he wants to see who her family is because he knows everybody in this town. And her grandma answers the door. And he's like, Carolyn? And she goes, James? And I'm like, wait, what? Y'all know each other? They went to high school together. So they're hitting it off, and I'm like, that's cool that they know each other. We go to the carnival and have a great time and decide we're going to have like a long-distance relationship. Well, 2 months later, we're both standing in our grandparents' wedding. They got married.
Oh, no. So did that...
Well, I think you beat the deadline, though.
Did that end your relationship?
So I didn't think it should, right? So I'm like, I don't give a damn. But she had a problem with it. She was a cheerleader in the high school, and she was afraid of her reputation, so we could not date anymore since we were now considered cousins.
Well, and you didn't care because you were just trying to find some sex when you're 15. You're just like, oh, man, this is like, I might have something working here.
I'm going to plead the fifth on that.
Yeah, well, wait, dude, we were 15. We know.
But I will say, I do hold the distinction to say that I'm the one that helped get my grandpa hooked
nice.
up. You know,
That's a grandpa little action.
Now,
Sweet.
Did you do anything? Did you do any stuff with your cousin before the wedding?
Like second base, third base?
Now, remember, she wasn't my cousin.
Right.
No, not yet. That's what I'm saying. I think you beat the deadline.
But like when you guys get to family reunions, is there like an awkwardness because you went like up the shirt or down the pants?
No, we never got that far. Grandpa put in next to that real quick when he proposed so fast.
God, Grandpa, what a CB.
Yeah.
That sucks, man.
So I got blocked by Grandpa. Not too many people have that to say.
Now, is your grandpa still alive? Is he still with us?
He is not with us anymore, but I guarantee he's laughing from heaven.
So here's the real question, John. Did you call this chick once Grandpa died?
No, she once Grandpa passed away, she was already married and has kids, and I am too. And it's just now it's a funny thing when we get together. We're like, hey, remember that time we made out? You know?
Oh, yeah.
So there was some saliva exchange. At least.
Yeah. Well, hey,
I like to walk up to her teenage kids and be like, "Hey, I made out with your mom," just to see what their face looks like.
Oh, stop it, cousin Jonathan!
Get out of here!
Get out of here, Jonathan! Yeah, it's gross. I get it, man. I think
could have been your Uncle Daddy.
Yeah, I think his situation is more similar to mine.
Yeah,
and thanks for the call, John.
Yeah, I think, but still.
Yeah, that's more similar to mine than.
I hate having to explain that to my wife every time I saw her.
No,
that's
I'm
my
right.
cousin.
You're right. Yeah.
I made out with her before she was my cousin.
Well,
Texas.
Well, listen, when my stepdad died, my now wife, and I don't know if she was my wife at the time, but I think maybe we were dating. We were, maybe engaged even. But we're driving up to the Panhandle for the funeral, and I'm assuming that, this guy, my stepdad's niece is going to be there.
So what, you spill the beans?
I told my wife, I was like, listen, I got to tell you something. This is a kind of an
tactical
awkward
error. You tell that story afterwards. You don't tell it ahead of time.
Well,
tactical error.
Okay.
Because you jumped into water you might not have had to jump into.
I certainly did because she didn't even show up.
Yeah, don't do that because you open a whole Pandora's box when you didn't have to.
But I was like, well, now I've got to warn my wife that, like, hey.
Yeah. That's at least your impulses were in the right place. But you learned very quickly that was a tactical error. Don't explain yourself until you have to.
Yeah. You're probably right.
Good lesson learned there. Because that's a weird conversation to have.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to this family function. My stepdad died.
A cousin.
Cousin adjacent.
What?
I mean, there's no blood, but technically, Technically.
When you open it up, we are on the same branch of the tree, but it's not real.
Yeah, that's a fake branch.
Real.
It's a fake branch. All right, 210-656-3776. We'll do a Mellow Mushroom gift card giveaway on the other side. AJ and Rob 94.1.
Be a part of the show. 210-656-3776. This is the AJ and Rob Show. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Stars Fall Golf Classic is back. Round up your foursome, your work crew, your work day golf buddies, and get ready for a fun, laid-back day at Silverhorn Golf Club. Monday, September 21st. Lock in a team for just $500 for a foursome, or jump in solo for $150 a player. The Fall Golf Classic benefits First Tee Charity, so you're having a great time for a great cause. San Antonio Sports Star Fall Golf Classic, presented by the Law Office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and in part by Flight by Yingling and PPL Motorhomes. Grab your spot now at sasportstar.com.
Hey, it's Kirk Herbstreit. Before kickoff starts, I like a room that looks ready and plays tough. Fresh paint, strong coverage, and a finish that can handle a full season of Saturday celebrations.
Bare Ultra Interior Paint has an extra durable finish that holds up from game time to the off-season. It covers in fewer coats, goes on smooth, and helps walls stay looking new longer. Game-ready defense with coverage that goes the distance. Bare Ultra, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Drivers who switch to Progressive could save hundreds just by bundling home and auto insurance, because you can't go wrong saving money. Unless you spend it on a guitar and never learn to play it, but lie and say that you did. Then someone hands you a guitar at a party and asks you to play, so you decide to improvise this.
Well, don't you know that but that's not it. Dreams are fun and also good.
Yep, you can't go wrong bundling and saving money with Progressive. Well, it depends on how you spend it. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
It's August and the kids are going back to school, but the parents are going back in time because at Low T Center, they are turning back the clock and bringing the energy and vitality of your youth back. If you've been dealing with low energy, low sex drive, or a lack of motivation, those are telltale signs of low testosterone. So don't ignore it. Go to Synergenicshealth.com and book your free T-test today. And if you qualify for treatment, they accept insurance. Don't delay. Go to Synergenicshealth.com.
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment, on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, Christus Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to go, and life to live. Christus Health, your life, our purpose. Find care near you at christushealth.org.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney who has practiced law here in San Antonio since 1994. Over the past 30 years, I've represented hundreds, if not thousands, of victims of negligent drivers. If you've been in an auto accident, you can choose a billboard lawyer, but I'd ask you to consider calling me. We have only one rule in my office. If my client's happy, I'm happy. My team and I place a premium on communication because I believe there can be no daylight between an effective attorney and his client. I do not charge for an initial consultation. If you've been injured in a traffic collision, just call my office, 210-900-0400. There's no charge. I want to make sure that the decisions you make immediately after an accident are smart decisions. The other driver's insurance company and your own insurance company will want to talk to you immediately after the accident. My advice, talk to me first. Many adjusters play fair, but I've seen more than a few that do not. If you've been injured by a negligent driver, call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400. That's 210-900-0400.
To anyone who avoids HVAC repairs, it's time to leave it to the experts. With memberships that cover regular HVAC maintenance and worry-free repairs, Service Experts keeps your home healthy and happy. Visit serviceexperts.com for today's special offers and promotions.
AJ Hoffman, Rob Thompson. The AJ and Rob Show is on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This is a song from Vic's high school graduation. They were playing this.
He ain't that young.
No, you're right. 210-656-3776. Let's talk to Jesse. You're on the program. Good morning, Jesse.
Do we need to disguise your voice? Jesse, can
Good morning, guys. Thank you for taking my call. So basically, back when I was in high school, keep in mind, early 90s, Memorial and Kennedy, they had a concert from some local Tejano artist and whatnot for all the kids that were passing, right, I guess. And so basically there, I met this one girl from Kennedy High School. We hit it out pretty good. She was hot. I was confident enough in my looks, 4% body fat at the time. Keep in mind, 34 plus years ago.
Yeah.
So we hit it off pretty good. I got her number and whatnot. About 3 weeks later, my parents were like, "Hey, we're going to quinceañera. You want to go? You guys want to go?" Like my sisters, I said, "Let's go. You know, it's always a good time." So when we got there, my mom was like, "Hey, all those kids over there on that table, yeah, those are your second cousins." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, those are your second cousins." So I stopped talking to her. It was so kind of obviously, even though I didn't know them. But then nowadays, with my current wife right now, my grandma's brother was married. They passed away already. Was married to her grandpa's brother, and so we had a family reunion. And both sides of the family were there, even though us we're both not biologically related, but we just found that we're cousins. Yeah, like pretty much we're not, but we're not. But by great uncles, we technically are cousins.
Now, this is your wife?
My current wife right now. Current wife right now. Yeah.
Wow. So you're married technically to your cousin?
Kinda, second cousins.
Technically by paper, but not by blood.
Yeah, but it's kind of the married into it. You're on the same branch. It ain't icky because you married into it, but it's one of those interesting discussions.
We were right there mutual with both ends of the family.
Well,
it's kind of weird.
Did you guys do it before you became cousins?
Oh yeah.
That's not your fault.
It makes for interesting family stories.
Got to the get-go.
Yeah, no, that's not his fault. No, that's acceptable. Yeah. That's allowable.
And there's lots of primos in most families around here.
Yeah, Jesse, you're all good.
You got lots of cousins running around.
Jesse's gets you all clear on this one.
I hope she was worth it, though.
That's his wife.
What I'm saying is, for 20 years, you have to have this discussion.
I like that he was wearing his lugs.
Yeah, his lugs on.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember
Memorial and Kennedy.
I remember those days.
Romeo and Juliet going on the west side.
Yes.
Yes. Did he have Heelys on too?
True love. I saw a video of a guy this weekend trying to ride around on Heelys. Like he bought Heelys.
Yeah.
And I was my mom would never let me get these when I was a kid.
And dude, that's a broken hip.
He put them on and he instantly fell down like 3 times.
I was going to say,
busted his ass. He's like, I'm done.
That was past. I was already.
Yeah,
I was of the BMX bike age.
My boys
and
wheelied.
roller skating.
My boys had those shoes, and they were pretty good at it.
Yeah, I'm not
gonna rip up.
Let's see. Aaron says, "Was that Vic calling in?" No.
I was in the other room.
That's why Vic married a white woman. He knew it wasn't his cousin.
We don't have enough cousins.
Yeah, there's no possible way.
There's no way. I only got like 7 cousins. There's no surprises. We all know.
I got me a white girl.
Yeah. Now, Rob and I also married white women, but there's a good chance that somewhere down the line we're related.
Oh, see? You never know, man.
But Vic, he's fully aware. He's
I'm safe.
No, there's no white people in his bloodline until he brought one in.
There was Mexicans all before that.
Yeah.
And one black person.
Hey.
There you go.
Speaking of that, Brown. I got a story that goes along with that. This doctor, her name is Tamala Dutcher. She studied a homicidal adolescent.
Wow.
She was studying one.
Like one of them?
One person?
Like
she published a study on violent and homicidal adolescents, was allegedly gunned down by her teen daughter's boyfriend and his roommate in a planned hit against the mom and her husband. She was shot in the face by Christian Evans and Dajameas Payne during an invasion in her Delaware County, Ohio home. She was sitting on the couch when Evans and Payne charged into the home and fired a single shot just after midnight. Dutcher's husband rushed to his wife's aid when the gunshot alerted him, and then they shot at the husband but missed their shot before fleeing the residence.
So they know this was a hit. This was paid.
Well, no, it wasn't paid, but their daughter had set it up. First responders were called to the home and rushed Dutcher to the hospital where she was pronounced dead. Officials claim that Dutcher's daughter, 18-year-old Brianna Dutcher, set up the hit after an argument with her mom over chores she was told to do earlier in the day. And they had had a debate over his daughter, or the daughter, dating a black man. And the 18-year-old daughter was dating this 22-year-old black man, and apparently there was some strife about it.
Wow!
And it led to violence.
It's going to make a hell of a Lifetime special.
I know. Thank God that didn't happen in your family, Vic.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Everybody gets along in Vic's family.
On my wife's side of the family, all the white and Mexican sisters and steps, they all married black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're all.
Well, they say you never go back.
No, yeah, they all have beautiful mixed race babies,
and they never went back.
All light skin,
never went back.
Beautiful children.
That's
they
the
have
key.
beautiful children.
All right, 210-656-3776 is our phone number. It is a Mellow Mushroom Monday, which means we got a $50 gift card to go eat some pizza.
Dude, that football season right now.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Mellow Mushroom up there, Stone Oak and 1604. Fantastic pizza if you haven't been. And if you haven't been, well, we're going to hook you up with $50. Let's go caller number 5, 210-656-3776. You've got the $50 gift card to Mellow Mushroom on a Mellow Mushroom Monday. We'll be right back with the losers, AJ and Rob, 94.1.
The AJ and Rob Show. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As you head into your commute, things are starting to fill in. I-10 westbound at 410. That's a stall, slowing things down a little bit. It's up to the shoulder. 1604 westbound Redland Road, this stall in the right shoulder. That's a 12-minute delay, slow from 35. 1604 northbound Calabria to Houseman. That's about a 15-minute ride. Almost 30 minutes on 410 northbound Old Pearsall over to Valley High. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
If you miss the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you miss this.
There was a couple that I was talking to yesterday in Charlotte. Now, I'm not sure who booked their travel, and I hope they saved $50. They got off a cruise in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Right.
And flew from San Juan to Charlotte to fly to San Antonio.
That seems weird to me, but I don't know. San Juan is kind of, isn't it New Yorkish?
San Juan is in Puerto Rico, sir.
Isn't Puerto Rico that way, though?
No. Not even close.
Of course it is.
Somebody buy my man a globe.
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This report is sponsored by ExpressPros.com. If you work in logistics, you know nothing moves without you. Companies need skilled people now, and Express Employment Professionals can help you find contract or full-time work that fits at no cost to you. Visit ExpressPros.com. Get support, get options, and get to work.
When you're vacationing in your RV, there are some things you can always count on. Quality time with the family, watching for shooting stars, and your cousins need to take a photo of everything.
Okay, scooch closer to the grill. You're out of the shot.
I love the lighting here.
Mark, you're blinking again. I'm not moving. You guys have to move.
This one's blurry.
Wait, don't take a bite of the corn. I want to get a pic.
With Progressive, your RV is protected 24/7, so you're prepared for whatever you don't see coming.
I'm just taking a picture of the grill. Thank you.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
Mellow Mushroom has the best pizza in San Antonio. Mellow delivers the best pizza experience with their delicious dough, premium ingredients, and unique flavors. Delivering a higher order of pizza is the standard. If Mellow can make a pizza this delicious, imagine what they can do with munchies, greens, calzones, and burgers. Mellow Mushroom has San Antonio's best happy hour with food specials and half-off adult beverages. Mellow Mushroom is at 1604 and Stone Oak Parkway. Hang with friends, watch the game, and mellow out at Mellow Mushroom.
The biggest sale of the year is happening now at North Park Chevrolet. Get 0% financing for 60 months on the 2026 Silverado 1500 LT, or take the 2026 Trax for $22,997 and 2.9% APR. Plus, enjoy 2 years of no-charge oil changes and a 1-year wash tub pass on new vehicles. Together, let's drive North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes from Loop 410 in Castroville. Must qualify. Call 830-355-2107 for full price and offer details.
Let me ask you a question. Is your roof ready for anything? Well, Stevens Roofing, a locally owned company, has been serving our community for decades. Whether it's a commercial project or residential, or repairing your old roof, or maybe installing a new one, they've got you covered. And now Stevens offers solar. Stevens Solar Solutions can save you money and energy. Stevens Roofing, quality craftsmanship, solar solutions, and local expertise under one roof. Call 210-785-0994 or go to stevensroofing.net.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In Spurs news, Victor Wembanyama led France to a dramatic 91-90 buzzer-beater win over Serbia in what is called a friendly. He had 18 points in the win. Finally, Barney gets busy today at 2 p.m. They're going to represent the Southwest and face off against the Great Lakes region in a high-stakes, must-win Little League World Series elimination game.
Let's go!
Hi, it's Jason Minix. You're listening to the home of the Cowboys, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
What a line. Making love to you was never second best. Right?
A lot of you listeners are here because of this song.
All right. We've got a segment we like to do every Monday. See who the big losers were from the weekend. Let's check them out.
You lose. You are such a loser. You're a bona fide schmuck.
Time now to find out who blew it this weekend. The losers.
You bunch of losers! Look who's back. It's the loser.
I'm going back to a better class of losers.
With AJ and Rob on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Hello, losers.
Hello, losers. Well, we've talked about some of these guys. We've talked about Deshaun Watson.
That's easy. That's low-hanging fruit.
It doesn't get much losier than Deshaun Watson.
He's been on this list before.
Wah, wah.
The offensive hope of the Pittsburgh Steelers is a loss. I know it's preseason, but you get shut out by the Jets. It's not looking good. 17-0, the Jets beat the Steelers.
They didn't want to give anything away, man. They're keeping their plays secret.
First of all, they made Geno Smith look good. That's bad enough, all right? Geno Smith balled out on the Steelers. That's bad news. And Will Howard and Drew Aller, who were trying to maybe fight for the backup job, well, now it looks like Mason Rudolph is going to be Aaron Rodgers' backup. He's the only one who, I mean, he didn't even get on the field. They let Will Howard and Drew Aller both play it out. Neither one of them could play a lick. Just disaster. The Steelers right now are looking like losers.
Do you think this, honestly?
Your boy Mike McCarthy.
Well, I think we need to bring up McCarthy here. Game 2 of preseason, you couldn't look more inept on offense. You really couldn't. Is he here to change Pittsburgh? Is he here to bring them into the 21st century?
I don't think they ever want to change.
I'm trying to figure out. Obviously, they ain't that bad. I mean, the Jets, I don't know how long the Jets played their 2s and 3s and how long Pittsburgh did what, but I know Pittsburgh got more talent on the sideline than the Jets do. I know that.
Yeah.
So when I see things like that.
Well, at least the starters. Well, but the starters aren't necessarily playing.
So I'm trying to think, is McCarthy doomed? Like, did he take over a ship that was held together by Tomlin's brilliance, that there was far more, the sum of its parts was far more than the parts itself? Are they really that bad? Or is McCarthy going to have to fall on his sword and get blown up to rebuild this? Is he a patsy is what I'm getting at, because you get beat by the Jets. I don't care what or how it went down. When you get back to practice on Tuesday, you just lost to the Jets.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't play, you stood there and watched your guys lose to the Jets. That is no way to go through life.
The win total for the Steelers this year, shockingly, 8.5.
Well, I mean, this could be the verdict on Tomlin. It could be a 5-win team, and we go, no wonder Tomlin stayed around or got the hell out of there both. One, he was the only one that could, manufacture a winning team just because of his greatness. And two, he even ran out of talent to do that.
Who you got for losers this week?
There's a couple, and I'll stick with the quarterback situation, and this is on the other side. Gardner Minshew had to play an entire half of football against the Cowboys the other night. Consider that. Think about all the other quarterbacks that got minutes, that played quarters and drives. And Gardner Minshew, what is he, a 10-year vet?
Yeah.
Played a full half of football against the Cardinals. Against the Cowboys. That is zero respect, man. You are one step away from the Iowa Barnstormers.
Yeah.
I mean, you have fallen to that point where, and not that I'm mad at him. I felt like he's a very good backup quarterback. Thrust into this.
He has been for a long time. That's been like
but
his.
Now, no, if you're playing a full half of football as a 10-year vet in the preseason, I think things are winding down.
More than likely.
I think things are just about done. And it's a sad story for an interesting dude for a period. Hasn't he won a playoff game?
Believe so.
I think he's got as many playoff wins as Dak.
I believe so. Yeah. I got one more quarterback to get on. Cam Ward.
Did you try to watch any of that last night?
I watched a little.
Why am I raw?
Why am I the only one? And again, Cam Ward is from like where I'm from. Like we grew up in the same county. Like I want him to do well.
He's so raw.
I just don't think he can play, man.
He's got a cannon. Let's give him. I mean, dude, he has a quick release. He's got a Dan Marino kind of release. But his feet, it's like he throws the ball sometimes cross-legged. His feet are terrible. He's so far away from being an effective quarterback. Now, he's got plays in him. You're going to make a big play or two here and again. But to be an effective quarterback, he doesn't play on his feet. He throws off balance. He does everything wrong when it comes down to when you're in trouble, what do you do to get out of trouble? And he doesn't know how to do that.
He had some easy passes early on. He was 8 of 12 for 69 yards. Nice.
Against
the backups. Now, 33 of those yards came on a hitting Tony Pollard in the flat.
A little side run.
And a defender fell down, and he got 33 yards. So the rest of his passing was 7 of 11 for 36 yards. That's not NFL football. And then he had a fumble where he
carries the ball like a loaf of bread.
Yeah, he's like carrying it around like holding it way out here. Mm-hmm. It just got booped right out of his hand. He threw maybe the deepest. He took the deepest shot I've seen anybody take this preseason, and it was to absolutely no one. No one even close to it. I don't know what. I've got no idea.
He's not
what
ready.
People are seeing in this guy that I'm not.
They see a guy that has the talent and the skill level of a sophomore in college on a passing team that's had a few reps, is starting to see the route, but can't get the ball down the field in the manner that makes this offense work. And it's not about skill, or not about, I shouldn't say skill. The dude has everything that will work given time. But he's been thrust into this. This is going to be a rough year, bro, because he's too raw to fix his problems.
Yeah.
And they know it. When they interviewed him pregame, the mantra, he was like, what are they telling me? Don't make a bad situation worse. That was what they drilled into him all summer. Well, that tells you, how you do that is you work on your fundamentals, man. You plant your foot. You do all the things great quarterbacks do that you aren't doing. It's not even in your thought process to get your feet right before you throw the ball.
Yeah, there's just no. It feels like he's winging it all the time.
All the time. And some of that might be a bad offensive line, but the fact is nobody spent more money in free agency than the Titans.
Yeah. And that was the big thought was they are going to the surrounding cast is going to be upgraded enough that he's going to look good. I don't know, man. It may be more than a surrounding cast problem, is all I'm saying.
I think he's going to have to be a dual threat quarterback if he's going to have any kind of success at all.
Also, loser this weekend, Usain Bolt.
Well, you know what?
His record was broken.
Mine was even deeper than that. I think the human race kind of lost a little bit because of this.
Yeah.
Not just Usain, who is our representative to this speed portion of the Robot Olympics, but yeah, those fast-ass robots.
The World Humanoid Robot Games took place in Beijing over the weekend. Or actually, I guess they're still going right now.
A big AI festival going on there.
The 100-meter world sprint record was broken.
You see those little robots running, hauling ass?
Oh, yes. Oh,
really?
yes.
I didn't see that.
Oh, look right there.
Behind
it's
you. It's going on. That was one of them
that was an
blew
injury.
up.
Yeah, there was an injury on that
An
one.
injury on the robot?
Yeah,
one of them ran into a wall and literal sparks flew out. It exploded.
A humanoid robot achieved a record of 9.39 in the 100-meter sprint. Of course, Usain Bolt's record, 9.58. In a standing high jump, a humanoid robot reached 2.88 meters.
And did a split while he was doing it.
The human high jump record is 2.45 meters. So, I mean, step your game up, humans.
Here's one issue beyond that. Everything that we saw over the weekend at this Robot Olympics, and they were doing karate, they were boxing, they were doing all this stuff. None of that is available in the United States. We have embargoed all of the robotics out of China. Well, I don't know, man. As an older dude, earlier I said, there's no better time in history to get old than right now because we got robots. We're gonna have robots running around us pretty consistently here in about 5 years.
I would have liked to have if there was a battle between humans and robots. Like if there was a game.
Well, we're coming. It's coming.
We contested it. Like, hey, we're showing our best human against this robot in boxing.
I ain't doing that.
Well, you're not a boxer.
Well, if you're a boxer, do you want to be the one that lost?
Well, no. But if the payday's right, if you win.
Because they're going to beat you. It's going to beat you.
You think so?
Yeah, probably.
Nowadays, it's just a payday just to be there.
Yeah.
But I just want that technology. We can use this stuff for good. That thing could be getting me a beer. That thing could be mowing my yard. That thing could be doing all kinds of stuff.
Well, I think you can get them to mow your lawn.
Well, the high end, what I'm getting at.
Oh, you think Rob's talking about sex, Vic?
Yeah.
I know exactly. That's where you're taking it. Vic's such a perv.
Well, they don't. Is that part of the competition?
No, I think so.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'd like to see that little exhibition.
Right?
But the rest of that stuff, I want one of those little dudes walking around behind me.
No, I don't need a robot.
I do. I want one badly.
I need to take one to Fiesta.
Ever since C-3PO.
When I was a kid,
D2, I need one.
When I was a kid, I got a robot for Christmas that was like he carried a tray and he had a remote control.
I think I had those weird.
No, he had he rolled. He had
so you had a real robot?
Oh yeah. He broke. I mean, he was a robot.
I think I had the one from Lost in Space. That big one. Yeah.
Crush, kill, destroy.
But this robot couldn't talk or anything. So like I had to I'd have to send him with a note. Like I could drive him to the kitchen and send him with a note.
Cookies, please?
Yeah, and then drive him back. But the problem was also he didn't have like camera capabilities. So
you had to watch him.
I had to like follow him. And then it's like, well, I could have just gone and got the cookies myself.
See, now you could just go, hey, go get me some cookies.
Right.
But those AI Chinese robots, we're not allowing them in because they're a security
They're too
threat.
dangerous, Rob.
They might take us out in our sleep. But I'm willing to take that risk if it'll get up and get me a beer.
Yeah, I guess that's
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
And it could haul ass now.
I think
you're back in no time.
You're going to regret it, though.
I need just an army of little robots. It's coming, man. Coming.
All right, 210-656-3776. Wrap up the third hour of the show. Coming up next, AJ and Rob, 94.1.
Talk to the boys. 210-656-3776. This is the AJ and Rob Show. Baseball's heating up. Football's coming back. And if you love sports, this is the best time of the year. 94.1. San Antonio's Sports Star.
Everyone needs to take care of their mental health, even running back Bijan Robinson.
When I'm on the field and feeling the pressure, I usually just take a deep breath. When I'm just breathing and seeing what's in front of me, everything just slows down. It just makes me feel great before I run the play.
Just like Bijan, we all need a strong mental game on and off the field. Make a game plan for your mental health at loveyourmindplaybook.org.
Love your mind.
Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation, and the Ad Council.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers!
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
If you've been hurt by a commercial vehicle, every second counts. The experienced team at Davis Law Firm has helped injured clients for more than 30 years. We know the questions to ask and the evidence to gather to help you get the verdict or settlement you deserve. Many cases often involve severe injuries and complicated investigations. So don't talk to anyone until you talk to the force. Call Davis Law Firm at 444-4444. San Antonio, Austin, Corpus Christi, Laredo, RGV, Permian Basin. Attorney consultation by appointment only.
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment, on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, Christus Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to go, and life to live. Christus Health, your life, our purpose. Find care near you at christushealth.org.
What if one smart decision could improve your water and eliminate 5 years of shopping for everyday soaps and cleaners? For this month only, buy a Connecticut water softener and receive a free K5 reverse osmosis drinking water station at your kitchen sink, plus 5 full years of pure and gentle personal care and household cleaning product. That means no buying hand soap, body wash, shampoo, laundry detergent, dish soap, all-purpose cleaners, and more for a full 5 years. Now, you can choose from a wide variety of fresh fragrances or select fragrance-free options for your family. Connecticut gives your home better water, helps protect your plumbing and appliances, and is built to be the last water softener you'll ever own. But this offer ends August the 31st, and once August is over, the 5-year Pure and Gentle package is gone forever. Make the wise decision for your home. Call Connecticut today for better water quality, a free K5 drinking station, and 5 years of essentials. 5 years of soaps and cleaners. One limited time. Call Connecticut at 656-PURE.
ConnecticutSA.com. You know, I used to think all money managers were the same until I spoke with Fisher Investments.
Really? How different are they?
Fisher's investment counselors are dedicated to service, not sales, keeping clients up to date on their portfolio.
Well, they probably just invest in a bunch of mutual funds like I do.
Nope. They build a tailored portfolio based on their clients' personal goals, helping them stay on track for a comfortable retirement.
Well, they must make commissions selling products.
Actually, Fisher doesn't sell any commission-based products. They're a fiduciary, and they believe that's a conflict.
Then they have some kind of complex fee structure.
Nope. Fisher has a simple, transparent fee that's a percentage of their client's portfolio. So they do better when their clients do better.
It sounds like Fisher really is different.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Fisher Investments. Clearly different wealth management. Learn more at fisherinvestments.com/different. Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Let's talk to Donald. You're on the program. Good morning, Donald.
I see what you did there, Vic.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Howdy, friend.
Rob, I think Rob is old enough. I know Rob's old enough. As far as the robots go, you're thinking wrong. Not human versus human. How about robot versus robot in some old-fashioned rock'em sock'em robot?
Well, I remember there's like a pro league with those ones that have like they're built in with like rip saws and slamming hammers.
Yeah. I forget what they call that.
I'd rather see like a straight up wrestling match, like a UFC
and
come
then
out.
The question on the track and field, the 9.39 or whatever it was there a guy? Like in the old track and field arcade, was there a guy pushing buttons back and forth, back and forth, back and forth?
So in track and field, those of us that knew, you either brought a pencil
Yeah, or a comb.
Or you had a comb, and we all had a comb in our back pocket.
I
then.
used the comb.
And
I
you
remember
used that,
using a comb.
Dude, I could track and field, whoop your ass on that thing.
Yeah.
As long
You're
as I
talking
was
about
allowed
on
to bring my
Nintendo?
comb. No, the
the-
arcade track and field game.
The stand-up, the one that you would play at the movie theater.
Oh, we didn't have that when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were old.
We had like my generation had,
and it was a quarter.
Nintendo came out with the
Same idea.
but it was like you put the floor mat
Yeah, this was the same game, but
and you would just use your heels like this. You go.
well, that was, you're talking about the Wii?
No, I'm
No,
talking
no,
about
no, no.
Nintendo.
Oh,
Nintendo track and field. You had like a pad that you ran on.
well, old school track and field is one of the great ones, and yeah, I could beat any robot with that one.
Really,
Dude, give me a pin or
I was awesome at the javelin. That was the only thing.
that was kind of like the Golden Tee roll, right? You had to roll the ball. How did you get? I don't remember how we released the javelin.
No, you ran up, and then you had to hit the button
That's
for
right.
the correct angle to throw it.
This is a man of he knows
guy
what
knows
he
some
speaks.
stuff.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
He spent some time in Aladdin's castle.
he knows some stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call, bro.
All
Robots.
right.
See, it's this one right here. Look,
Yeah, that's it.
this is
Oh
it.
yeah, that didn't exist by the time
Yeah.
I came
See,
of
you
age.
put the comb right. You put your hand in the middle,
And then you could
and then the
vibrate.
comb on the left, and then your right hand on the right, and go.
And then that's right. You hit the button for that launch angle for the javelin.
This is like it looks like something like the Fonz would have
Oh,
played on
dude, it
Happy
was.
Days.
That was one step above pinball.
I think this was in the Happy Days.
Yeah, it might have been. Spent a lot of quarters at the Lone Star.
Man, I'd love to have this one again.
Out at the ice house.
What
That's
would
right.
you do with that, Vic?
I don't know. Just play it once in a while.
Oh man,
This and Defender and Tempest,
Tempest.
and Asteroids,
One day I'm going to own a Tempest machine.
and then Star Wars, of
I like
course.
Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah, Miss Pac-Man too.
Those are the most expensive. The table Pac-Mans, those
Yeah.
are still
Or
those are
Donkey
expensive.
Kong. Donkey Kong would be
Yeah.
another one.
Donkey Kong was a good game. I liked Dig Dug.
Yeah, Dig Dug was fun.
Dig Dug was good. It's a little slow.
Hubert.
Oh, Frogger.
Frogger was
Frogger
good.
was good.
Yeah.
That took some strategy, but nothing. Tempest was by far the.
Well, what about Joust?
Joust was a lot like track
Like you
and
rode
field.
on the ostriches. And,
Yeah. It was,
Oh, yeah.
Joust was a lot like track
I like
and
that.
field.
I
Yeah.
like that too. All right. 210-656-3776. Little update on the Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini
I
investigation.
was told there was nothing to see here.
Well, given the givens of the NFL's relationship with the people who are investigating, chances are good nothing's going to come
Nothing
of
to
this.
see here.
But we'll talk about why that might be happening. And you know what? The more I look at Diana Rossini, I can't believe Mike Vrabel was like into that.
Wow.
I don't find Diana Rossini appealing at all.
She's good at certain things.
I mean, she does stuff, I guess, but like usually you don't find out if a girl does stuff until like
You do it.
Maybe she made a promise or two.
And like I would look at Diana Rossini and go, I don't want to do stuff with her. I don't know.
Maybe she's got moon pies.
Maybe so. We'll talk about that next.
San Antonio Sports Star has South Texas' biggest sports stick, enhanced by Dr. Boom Boom Powell. KTFM Floresville, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As you head into your commute, things are starting to fill in. I-10 westbound at 410. That's a stall, slowing things down a little bit. It's up to the shoulder. 1604 westbound Redland Road, this stall in the right shoulder. That's a 10-12-minute delay, slow from 35. 1604 northbound Culebra to Houseman. That's about a 15-minute ride. Almost 30 minutes on 410 northbound Old Pearsall over to Valley High. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up Monday on The Blitz, we'll have all the reaction to that Cowboys-Cardinals game Saturday night.
What bubble player stood out to you, like Camden Brown? Is he getting closer to cementing a spot on the 53?
And who's going to be the backup quarterback, Joe Milton or Sam Howell?
We'll talk about it Monday at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
This report is sponsored by Lennar. Achieve your dream of home ownership. Stylish new homes with popular features included at no extra cost, ranging from the low 100,000s to the 500,000s. Find your dream at Lennar.com today. Promotions and offers will vary by community. See a new home consultant for additional information and offer terms. Lennar is an equal housing opportunity builder.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney who has practiced law here in San Antonio since 1994. Over the past 30 years, I've represented hundreds, if not thousands, of victims of negligent drivers. If you've been in an auto accident, you can choose a billboard lawyer, but I'd ask you to consider calling me. We have only one rule in my office. If my client's happy, I'm happy. My team and I place a premium on communication because I believe there can be no daylight between an effective attorney and his client. I do not charge for an initial consultation. If you've been injured in a traffic collision, just call my office, 210-900-0400. There's no charge. I want to make sure that the decisions you make immediately after an accident are smart decisions. The other driver's insurance company and your own insurance company will want to talk to you immediately after the accident. My advice: talk to me first. Many adjusters play fair, but I've seen more than a few that do not. If you've been injured by a negligent driver, call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400. That's 210-900-0400.
What if one smart decision could improve your water and eliminate 5 years of shopping for everyday soaps and cleaners? For this month only, buy a Connecticut water softener and receive a free K5 reverse osmosis drinking water station at your kitchen sink, plus 5 full years of pure and gentle personal care and household cleaning product. That means no buying hand soap, body wash, shampoo, laundry detergent, dish soap, all-purpose cleaners, and more for a full 5 years. Now, you can choose from a wide variety of fresh fragrances or select fragrance-free options for your family. Connecticut gives your home better water, helps protect your plumbing and appliances, and is built to be the last water softener you'll ever own. But this offer ends August the 31st, and once August is over, the 5-year Pure and Gentle package is gone forever. Make the wise decision for your home. Call Connecticut today for better water quality, a free K5 drinking station, and 5 years of essentials. 5 years of soaps and cleaners. One limited time. Call Connecticut at 656-PURE.
KonnecticutSA.com.
They say 40 is the new 20 because guys in their 40s, 50s, and 60s have the testosterone levels of their 20s. If you want the energy, drive, and libido of your younger self, go to Synergenics Testosterone and Weight Loss. Book your free T-test at synergenicshealth.com.
Want more cash? You can get a $450 bonus after your first 45 deliveries with Uber Eats. That's a bonus $150 for every 15 deliveries. But what if you're seeing other apps? That's cool. We're not the jealous type. So go ahead, add Uber Eats to your roster and sign up to start delivering. You can get a $450 bonus after 45 deliveries when you start delivering with Uber Eats. Sign up now. Complete within 14 days of sign up. Ends 11/1. Terms apply. See app for details.
Nobody builds a business without hearing a few reasons it won't work. Too risky, too crowded, too ambitious. But the people who move things forward usually hear those words first. Because growing a business takes more than optimism. It takes nerve, and eventually, a partner built for what's next. That's Next Rodeo. Big thinking, proven creative. For businesses still moving forward. Next Rodeo. The difference between the business you have and the business you want. Meet us at thenextrodeo.com.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys are officially 2-0 this NFL preseason with a dominant 34-13 victory over the Arizona Cardinals. The Houston Texans fell short in a tight 22-20 loss to the Raiders. On their diamond, the Texas Rangers secured their 5th straight home series win. They beat the Angels 5-3, and they tied the Astros for first place in the AL West.
Sports Center is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas Authority in Barricade Rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, this is the AJ and Rob Show with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
Hey, good morning, everybody. 9:01, AJ and Rob, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Deshaun Watson named the starting quarterback of the Cleveland Browns.
Shador's going to be on the street by the end of the week.
Well, I mean, what?
I'd quit if I was Shador. I'm out.
Well, it's not like Shador's done anything to warrant giving that job.
Do you
either.
think that this is going to last? Is this just a coach trying to tread water, or is he just, all right, Cleveland fan?
No, they're all bad. That's the problem. Like Deshaun is bad. Shador is bad. Dylan Gabriel. They don't have a good quarterback.
So when you go into this, what's the intent? What are we trying to do here? What's the end result goal? You traded the best defensive player you've ever had over the offseason.
So what do you think the goal is?
To lose every game.
Yeah.
So I would make sure that to lose every game, I'd put in a quarterback that I'm pretty comfortable with the fact, even on his best day, is going to lose the game, and that's Shador. I have vague memories, distant they are, of Deshaun being a pretty damn good football player. Now, I don't think that's even remotely possible, but 60% of that is still better than 100% of Shador.
Here's why I think they've decided to go with Deshaun. I think they've seen enough of Shador to know he's not the answer.
No, he's not.
And if they play Shador and there's any kind of glimpse, like if he has a good game, just one good game, people will be like, oh, see, it's there. And then the fan base will pressure them not to draft a quarterback.
I just don't see that, man. I really don't.
I mean,
I think he's got some fans. But I think
he's got a lot of fans there.
You're right. But, the worst thing is to prove what we expect. And to do that would be put people in front. I can't imagine Deshaun Watson as the starting quarterback by about week 3. I just think that the fans are going to turn on him because you're already going to get hammered by 35, and you got a quarterback that's terrible. I mean, you have no recourse, and then they're going to put Shador in because that's what the fans want, and they're going to find out, yeah, this is why. Well, I was playing an alleged sexual predator over you.
The thing about Deshaun is you're paying him anyway. You might as well.
And that, at the end of the day, is what Haslam can say. Look, man, I got no recourse. I'm paying him $250 million. I might as well roll his sorry ass out there.
That's what I would do. Like if I knew I was hopeless and both my quarterbacks stunk, or technically all three of those quarterbacks stunk, and one of them was making $50 million a year and the other ones were making peanuts, I'd play the $50 million a year guy.
I'd go major league on this, man. I'd cut him. I'd buy him out at whatever I could, and I'd look at my fans square in the eye and go, okay, clock starts now. 2 years. It's going to suck. This is going to be bad. And by the way, I'm cutting Shador too. And that little short quarterback over there, he's gone too. I'm going to pick up somebody off the scrap hoop who might be able to complete a pass, and knowing I'm going to go 0-17 this year.
Maybe that Taylon Green, maybe there's something there, but I think he's a long-term project.
I don't want to kill a potential.
Right.
I'm just going to go get somebody that can be bad, but at least heroic, that maybe somebody's going to care about, and tell everybody, man, this is a 2-year beginning. I saw the Spurs do this, and guess what happened to them?
But I think the thing with Deshaun is also when the crowd, when you're 0-6, and a lot of teams when they get to 0-6, they usually blame the organization and the coaches before they blame the players. I think Cleveland understands that.
Yes,
they start 0-6. The guy who's going to get all the blame and all the boos and all the tomatoes thrown at him is Deshaun Watson. And sometimes when you're a crappy ass organization, and make no mistake, the Browns are really, they're a joke. To be able to dodge bullets because you've got a built-in bullet catcher in Deshaun Watson.
He's your fall guy. He's your patsy.
Yes.
And I think it'll last a couple of 6 games. I don't even think it's going to last that long. I think that it's personal, not based on play. That's basically what he said. And I'm reading the headline. Dude, yes, it's personal. People don't like you.
Well, because you're a bad guy.
Yeah, you're a bad guy. So yes, it is personal, and you can't play good enough to overcome that, dude.
Well, and if he does, then you win anyway.
Well, he's not. What I'm saying is he's not physically capable of doing what is going to be required to overcome.
I agree. I don't think he is either. But the one, and that's the other thing, the one thing that the Browns can say is, well, we've seen this guy be an elite quarterback before.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it was a long time ago. It was an Achilles ago. It was a blown-out knee ago. Like, it's a long, long time ago. But we've seen him be an elite-level quarterback, so we know it's in there. Whereas with Shador,
no way.
There's no signs. I mean, this guy's a 5th-round pick. There's no signs that indicate he's going to be elite in any way. So maybe you just roll the dice. And if he does end up being great, well, hey, man, it worked out. You look good. And if he doesn't, who cares? You want to get rid of him as much as your fans do.
I think that's
and then
right there.
When you You already saw it. They already started to do this last year when the owner was like, we swung and missed. They're already setting the fans' expectations that we want to get out of this too. We're just like you guys. We don't want this either.
So now you can boo them off the field, and then when I cut them and have to eat that, you'll go, well, at least you did something. You made a first step to improvement. Maybe this is the perfectly played kind of scenario. He can get rid of both these guys and let the fans applaud him. But you know what I mean? By the end of the season, you'll have fans clapping for you because you got rid of dudes that were going to hold you back.
No, I agree. That's the craziest thing.
Sucks to be a Brown fan, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, what else is new, Rob?
Remember when the Spurs, what was it, 4 years ago, when popped the very first practice? Well, we're not a playoff team.
At least he lets you know.
Well, he was right.
He was right.
The preseason's rolled around, and have you noticed that, over the summer, the Vrabel Diana Rossini affair had been
nothing to see here,
but it had been talked about a lot in June and July.
Mm-hmm.
And now, obviously, the football's coming up, and maybe we're like, maybe we're bored with that.
There's more important things in the world.
But when you really start to piece things together, her former company, The Athletic, has been investigating her reporting and the credibility of her stories.
Yep.
But now, Jonas Knox, who I actually know, Jonas Knox works at Fox Sports Radio. Like he's on national.
Yeah.
When I worked on, I did a show on Fox Sports National for 2 years when I was in Vegas, and Jonas did our ticker updates. But he said, "I'm here to tell you this investigation is going nowhere. It's gone, and I'll tell you why. Because according to Front Office Sports, the NFL and The Athletic have discussed expanding their relationship, with one possibility being to include content from The Athletic appearing on NFL.com and NFL Plus. If that's the case, you don't want The Athletic to continue investigating something that's going to make the NFL look bad. So it's like, hey, we'd love to work with you, but
what does Goodell say to every player? Protect the shield.
Protect the shield. And that may be what they have to do in this case, is partner with The Athletic to protect the shield.
Wouldn't shock me a bit. And the thing about this is, and we really hit on the crux, I don't care whether you're sleeping with a coach. I don't care what your past history. That's you. But when it starts to affect the stories that you're writing, and when you're writing stories that are in the neighborhood, in the vicinity of the guys that you evidently were sleeping with, then we start to question. Just like when we get mad at Shams Charania reporting bad news with the Lakers, once we start questioning the authenticity of what you're bringing, what are you good for? You're just a propagandist at this point. I don't trust you.
No, I mean, and first of all, I don't think of Diana Rossini as some newsbreaker that I'm going to be like, Diana Rossini's like a.
Well, she went to The Athletic to be that.
I know,
to break the story, to do that, and once I get you're sleeping for the ideas or for the nuggets of story, or for whatever is given to you, then you have no value. You're just another bit of clickbait.
What's Mike Vrabel's wife look like?
I don't know. Probably pretty decent.
I would guess so too. Let's see here.
But since when do looks really play into any of these affairs?
I
mean, it's pretty rare where you go, well, I get it. Look at that. Who could say no?
I mean, she's not that hot, actually. I mean, no offense.
Hold on.
I'm sure she's a nice lady. But I feel like Mike Vrabel probably could have gotten hotter. But I don't know. I still think she's hotter than Diana Rossini.
Let me see here. Hold on.
I'm out on Diana Rossini. I'm not attracted to her at all.
This her right here, right?
Yeah, that's her.
One?
What do you think?
Well, dial that back to college.
Yeah, maybe so.
Okay, yeah. How old is she? About in her 40s?
At least.
Yeah.
So I'd dial that back.
And that's Rossini?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's hot.
Oh, no, she's not. That's her dolled up, Vic. That's like the best picture you'll ever see of her.
Oh.
Look at the, I don't know. Google Diana Rossini. You'll see a bunch of pictures where it's like what she really looks like. It ain't that great. She's not she's not the belle of the ball by any stretch. But I don't know. Maybe, like you said, Rob, she probably just does stuff.
And also every guy has a type, and then every guy has a fantasy. And Maybe he's had a fantasy about an little Italian woman.
I guess that's possible. Well, good for him. Mission accomplished.
Now look what it got you.
But now it looks like it's going to be swept under the rug.
Yeah, it is.
Swept under the rug.
I seriously believe that Rossini will not survive this. That she's going to end up out of the Athletic, away from the Nationals.
Well, I mean, she hasn't tweeted, she hasn't done anything since then.
Because she's under orders. Just go away quietly, and maybe we can bring you back quietly. But I don't think she survives this. Yeah,
she's screwed. All right, 210-656-3776. We're right back. AJ and Rob, 94.1.
The AJ and Rob Show. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. A few trouble spots. 410 northbound Medina Base Road, wreck left lane. 37 northbound Carolina Street, that's a stall, right lane blocked. On 151 westbound, before you get to Callahan, that stall broken down on the right median. And at 281 southbound Tacoma, that stall now off to the shoulder. A crash downtown, 35 upper level, southbound San Pedro. And then noticing a delay, 1604 westbound from Judson on over to 281. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Stars Fall Golf Classic is back. Round up your foursome, your work crew, your work day golf buddies, and get ready for a fun, laid-back day at Silverhorn Golf Club. Monday, September 21st. Lock in a team for just $500 for a foursome, or jump in solo for $150 a player. The Fall Golf Classic benefits First Tee Charity, so you're having a great time for a great cause. San Antonio Sports Star Fall Golf Classic, presented by the Law Office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, and in part by Flight by Yingling and PPL Motorhomes. Grab your spot now at sasportstar.com.
Awesome Tickets is your personal ticket broker. Big games, big concerts, big events. Any city. Need tickets? Stay local and call Awesome Tickets. Stop paying all those crazy fees. Call 210-226-5136 or online at awesometix.com. That's awesometix.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Taco Bell's bringing back the joy of the good old days with 4 2016 favorites: the Naked Chicken Chalupa, Beefy Crunch Burrito, Mexi Melt, and Caramel Apple Empanada. Relive 2016 now at Taco Bell. Limited time at participating stores while supplies last. Prices vary. Tax extra.
If alcohol or drug use is hurting you or someone you love, you are not alone. I'm Peter McCarthy of the San Antonio Council on Alcohol and Drug Awareness, known as Cicada. There is help, there is hope. Call Cicada at 210-225-4741 or visit cicada.org.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney who has practiced law here in San Antonio since 1994. Over the past 30 years, I've represented hundreds, if not thousands, of victims of negligent drivers. If you've been in an auto accident, you can choose a billboard lawyer, but I'd ask you to consider calling me. We have only one rule in my office. If my client's happy, I'm happy. My team and I place a premium on communication because I believe there can be no daylight between an effective attorney and his client. I do not charge for an initial consultation. If you've been injured in a traffic collision, just call my office, 210-900-0400. There's no charge. I want to make sure that the decisions you make immediately after an accident are smart decisions. The other driver's insurance company and your own insurance company will want to talk to you immediately after the accident. My advice: talk to me first. Many adjusters play fair, but I've seen more than a few that do not. If you've been injured by a negligent driver, call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400. That's 210-900-0400.
Move over, Chips. There's a new crunchier MVP in the snack aisle. Enter pork rinds. Southern recipe pork rinds are low-carb, gluten-free, and packed with protein to keep you going. And the flavors: big, bold, crunchy. From sweet barbecue to hot honey, every bite brings that flavor-packed crunch you crave. Grab your favorites today at H-E-B or online at porkrinds.com. Southern recipe pork rinds are your snack time, crunch time hero.
Wait, everything on this IHOP value menu is just $6?
I told you it was amazing. A huge plate of pancakes, bacon, and eggs is just $6.
Wow.
There's also French toast, a ham and cheese omelet, and oh, they got a BLT and fries now.
Okay, we're coming here every day.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Feast for just $6 with the IHOP value menu.
$7 in some locations, available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46. And I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
AJ Hoffman, Rob Thompson. The AJ and Rob Show is on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, good morning, everybody. AJ and Rob on a Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. This is a wild story out of LSU. Lane Kiffin is, the move moving to LSU made $91 million to leave Ole Miss. Ole Miss staff was so worried about Lane Kiffin stealing their program secrets.
What?
Which I don't know. I'm going to tell you what the secret for Ole Miss having any form of success in football was. Lane Kiffin.
Lane Kiffin and some wealthy alumni. That's the secret.
But they were so worried about it that they called the FBI to check for bugging devices.
What?
Lane claimed that he was nearly run off the road by angry Ole Miss fans after he left Ole Miss. And now a program insider has revealed some crazy details. Walker Jones, who's the executive director of Grove Collective, Ole Miss's exclusive NIL program, opened up about LSU's attempts to poach assistant coaches and staff members to join Kiffin. He described it as weeks and months of fending off LSU, claiming they were literally trying to burn Ole Miss to the ground. I guess that's what you do if you're the LSU head coach. You try to destroy your opponent, your rival, so I guess that's probably the way. Again, shame on me to think it was going to be anything other than what it was, but we battled and we were able to hold on to the majority of our roster and our players. Mm-hmm. What people don't realize, too, is half the staff was going to LSU. So we literally had to have two different text threads, two different staff meetings. We had to ask coaches to leave the room.
Not uncommon.
We had no hall room conversations, nothing written down, nothing written on the grease boards in the office because half the staff, we literally are going to be competing against them. We had the FBI come through and walk the building and check for bugs and everything. We kind of knew what was in Baton Rouge, and we knew how they operated.
Those cheating bastards. Remember Bill O'Brien?
Yeah.
When the first year I covered the Texans, we went and there's a hotel right next to the practice fields, right around the corner where the coaches, some of the coaches would stay, and some of the players who didn't have apartments yet would stay. And Obes would rent out the top two floors of that hotel because they overlooked the practice field, and he was paranoid that NFL dudes would rent that room. Well, keep in mind, Bill came from the Belichick tree. Yeah. And Belichick was the biggest cheater to ever set foot in the NFL.
So once you know who's doing it.
So even paranoids have enemies. So I think that Ole Miss was probably right in doing that, but that tells me they've done it too.
Oh,
you know what I mean? That they have tried to bug, they have tried to listen, just like every other SEC school has tried to do it too, but it's always the other guys. I know what's going on in Baton Rouge. But, dude, you've been in the SEC for 100 years, too. You're going to tell me you haven't tried to do something a little bit illicit? I just think it's part of the business. I think they were probably right in their fear, though they went a little far. And ain't nobody bugging you, Ole Miss. Mississippi. Yeah.
He said, I remember getting on my knees and looking underneath the desks, like checking for, is there some kind of bug in my office? Somebody was like, what are you doing? I said, just trust me. You don't know this guy like I did.
Because you did it too, bro.
Exactly.
You have participated in that. You know exactly the dirty doings that everybody else is doing too. I get it. But the problem is you ain't good enough to be spied on. You know what I mean? Like you said, this was all laid. It was his manufacturer. Now, you paid the talent. Maybe you're hiding the money. Maybe you're hiding some conversations that might out you far beyond football. I don't know what you're hiding, but obviously you're terrified and paranoid at the same time.
Yeah. And all that to probably get your ass kicked by 100 points this
Dude, I would love to be like the dirty tricks part of the A&M football program. Put me to work, man.
You know you know how to get all the
I don't,
the dirt?
but
You'd be willing to learn?
I'd be like, oh, man. I'd be like the Soviet KGB, man. It'd be honey traps. We'd be doing some dirty deals.
Yeah, I mean, Lane Kiffin is not a guy that I generally trust, but also
it's par for the course.
I mean, you're right. The only way you'd assume that he'd be cheating or
you did it.
Yeah, is because he did it for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, now also when he left, he basically gave all his coaching staff an ultimatum and said, "Hey, if you don't leave right now before the bowl game, before the playoff, then you ain't gonna have a job here at LSU." And a bunch of them left.
That's his prerogative.
I can see how Ole Miss is a little salty over this.
Aggies are new to the party. You're brand new to this SEC. You remember? See, you're kind of too young to remember old school Southwest Conference, mid-'80s, up to the mid-'90s Southwest Conference, where everything was about winning on Saturday, but pulling apart the other program all the rest of the week.
Yeah,
I mean, there were spies. So this is par for the course.
Well.
Keep in mind, each one of these programs has $1 billion athletic program.
No, you're right.
So there's a lot of money at play.
Yeah, but also, I mean, having the FBI come sweep offices.
It does. FBI, and honestly, so the FBI took that call. Like, okay, we got some free dudes, so we'll go and scout your football office. We don't have any crime to go and solve.
Okay, let's also make sure we all are aware. If the FBI had found anything, we would have heard about it.
Yeah.
So they didn't find anything. So the FBI, when they leave, they're like, these guys are crazy.
These guys are crazy.
You're insane people. Yeah.
Looking for an excuse.
Yep. Well, they've got one now.
Hire me. I'll do all that.
I've got a very important non-sports story, and this is more of a PSA that I need to let people know about.
All right.
In India, there was a social media post running around that said that human testicles could be sold for a massive amount of money on the black market.
For what purpose? How much?
Well,
will you take one?
Zoheb Khan and Amir Qureshi, they believed everything they read on the internet.
They didn't need it. I'm not using mine.
Well, no. They didn't use their own. They killed a 17-year-old to take his.
Took his
my
nuts.
God.
Yes.
So they just cut him off and brought him in a cup?
The victim, identified as Rehan, he's not 18, so they don't put his full name in here, sold pins and keychains at a market.
Oh, dude.
According to an investigation, the suspects came up to him and said, "Hey, we'll give you, I guess they were. I don't know the translation of rupees.
It's like 1,000 rupees to $1.
Okay.
I bet they're pretty small.
Well, they offered him some money to go help with what they described as a fight, and then he was taken to that secluded area and stabbed repeatedly with a blade. Investigators allege that Khan recruited a group after seeing a video online falsely claiming that testicles could fetch around 12 million Indian rupees on the black market in the Gulf.
What's that, $10?
It's 93,000 pounds, so it's probably around $100,000.
Pretty good money.
Okay.
Right around $100,000.
Well,
to convince his associates that he knew how to remove the organs, he posed as a doctor, buying a white apron, stethoscope, and thermometer online and using them while training the group.
Got some kind of doll stethoscope on. It's plastic there, doctor.
Has Barbie on it.
The gang allegedly kept the victim's testicles packed in ice for 2 days while attempting to find a buyer. And when the effort failed, Khan reportedly ordered the group to dispose of the organs in separate lakes. Police recovered the body from Lower Lake near Dobie Ghat on August 10th, 5 days after his mother had reported him missing, and identified him through a tattoo. A post-mortem exam confirmed fatal stabbing injuries and that his testicles had been removed.
How much were they supposed to be worth? Do we know?
$100,000.
So 100,000. Well, it's 95 rupees to the dollar. So,
so 95 rupees to the. I mean, it's a million rupees. So
about 100,000. Yeah.
No, to a dollar.
Well, it's almost 100 rupees to a dollar, so we're getting close.
Oh, okay, 100. I thought you said
95 to. It's almost 100, so we're getting close. We're around $100,000.
Okay,
50K a nut.
Yeah, well, hey.
That's what I'm saying. You only need one?
Yeah.
Vic would give up one of his nuts for $50K.
I kind of almost
I
did
might
already.
I mean,
yeah, you know, what are you going to do?
Need one, right?
You only need one. You can get the job done.
Get another one made out of titanium.
Easier way to make money?
Far easier.
These two kids, teenagers, got stuck upside down on a ride called the Atmosphere at Oaks Park in Portland.
Kill me. Just shoot and kill me. Or dart me.
That's why I don't go on
Put
rides.
me under. If I'm upside down on a ride that's stuck, this isn't going to end well.
Was stuck for 30 minutes.
Nope. I will have defecated and peed and vomited all at once while I passed out.
Yeah, that's another reason why I don't go anywhere.
Kill me.
A jury voted that for their pain and suffering, the teen girls should have to be paid $275,000 each.
That's fair.
That's a good deal.
I'd bankrupt that company.
Hang me upside down for a half hour.
After taxes, that's how much I want.
I'm
Give me a $250,000.
Don't
Deal.
stand underneath me.
Yeah.
There's going to be some fluids coming.
I don't know. I'd be fine.
Oh.
Do you remember the guy standing underneath the Walmart sign that was almost falling? So he stood under it and waited for it to fall on him.
That's pretty smart.
Or
what happened to that guy? Did he die?
No. The sign never fell, but he stood there for days waiting for it to fall on him.
I just need one breeze.
Was that
one
here?
win.
Was that here in San Antonio?
I don't remember, but I remember it was on social media for a minute.
Moving disaster.
Yeah,
Oh.
he was underneath the A.
That is hilarious.
The first A.
God, I wish it had fallen.
All right, 210-656-3776. When we come back, we'll see what's going on in the world of Hollywood. It's the AJ and Rob Show, 94.1.
The AJ and Rob Show. Be a part of the show. 210-656-3776. It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up Monday on The Blitz, we'll have all the reaction to that Cowboys-Cardinals game Saturday night.
What bubble player stood out to you, like Camden Brown? Is he getting closer to cementing a spot on the 53?
And who's going to be the backup quarterback, Joe Milton or Sam Howell?
We'll talk about it Monday at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
$30 million in guaranteed prizes. Cash in this football season in Las Vegas with 3 Circus Sports contests. Entry starting at $1,000, all with no rate. Circa Million, 18 weeks of point spread action. Circus Survivor, pick one winner each week, no point spread. And the Big Daddy, Circa Grandissimo, with a $100,000 entry fee. Enter in Nevada, play from anywhere. $30 million guaranteed. Visit circusports.com for details.
Football season is almost here, and just in time for kickoff, the new Roo Pub will be open in New Braunfels, in Creekside near the Buc-ee's. You know the Roo Pub is proven to be the best place to watch any big game, any big event, and the New Braunfels location will be no different. Heading to the coast, check out the Roo Pub in Rockport, and of course the OG Roo Pub at 281 in Redland Road is the perfect place for your fantasy draft. Roo Pub number 3, opening soon in New Braunfels. We'll see you at the Roo.
Smoky Mo's Texas Barbecue is the best neighborhood barbecue. All meats are smoked on site at each location. For over 25 years, you've trusted Smoky Mo's for perfect brisket, fresh breakfast tacos, and their famous loaded chopped baker potato. Get the family pack or party pack, perfect for game day. With 8 San Antonio area locations, including the new location in Schertz, you're never far from great Texas barbecue at a great everyday value. Stop by or order online today at SmokyMo'sBBQ.com.
You know, life is too short to drive the same car every day. A Pascucci Prestige membership gives you access to an incredible collection of exotic and luxury vehicles whenever you want to change things up. Learn more at PascucciPrestige.com.
Progressive presents Perfectly Bad Excuses for Missing Stuff to Spend More Time on Your ATV.
Hey, Wallace. Not going to the reunion after all. Think I got cursed. Keep, stubbing my toe.
Now that was a bad excuse. If you love your vehicle this much, get customized coverage from Progressive, America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
I'm not one to say I told you so, but I switched to Pure Talk over a year ago, and ever since, I've been telling people there's no better wireless company out there. Well, a few months ago, a massive survey was conducted. 123,000 people were asked to rate their wireless carrier in 4 categories: coverage, support, data, and overall value. Well, the results are in. Guess which wireless company was the only wireless company to get 5 stars in every category? Yeah, Pure Talk. 5 stars, every category. To celebrate, Pure Talk is offering the first 3 months of any plan for just $15 a month, including their top-tier unlimited plan. No contract, no commitment, just a very inexpensive way to test drive the only American wireless company with 5 stars in every category. Just dial pound 250, say micro, and Pure Talk's U.S. customer service will take it from there. Again, pound 250 micro. And yes, I told you so.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-494-6139. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-494-6139.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In Spurs news, Victor Wembanyama led France to a dramatic 91-90 buzzer-beater win over Serbia in what is called a friendly. He had 18 points in the win. Finally, Barney gets busy today at 2 p.m. They're going to represent the Southwest and face off against the Great Lakes region in a high-stakes, must-win Little League World Series elimination game.
When it comes to sports, San Antonio knows where to tune. On 94.1, San Antonio Sports Star.
Yes. Good morning, everybody. Like to see what's going on in Hollywood in this segment. You see what Hayden Panettiere's ex?
Not the fighter, but the on-again, as he's described every time, on-again, off-again boyfriend.
Brian Hickerson, yes. Hayden's mom is claiming that Brian Hickerson pawned her belongings before she died. Now, her mom has she was estranged. Yeah. But she did say she visited with her daughter last year in L.A., and when she was struggling and in physical pain, she says she was shocked to find that Hickerson had pawned some of her belongings, including a vintage guitar.
You mean junkies doing junky things?
Can you believe it?
A couple of junkies doing junky things? Okay.
Yeah, and the outlet reported that another source confirmed that Hickerson had pawned some of her items. Now, Page 6 reached out to his attorney about the claims, and they said, we won't be commenting on that. And as has been publicly reported, police have confirmed there were no signs of foul play. Out of respect for Hayden's loved ones and the ongoing investigation, there will be no further comment at this time. So, but it's never a good look when, you go to pawn someone's laptop the week before they die.
We don't know how she died, but the boyfriend gave her Narcan.
Yeah.
I think we know how she died.
More than likely.
I think we can say it was heroin, and they're both a couple of junkies, and they were living the junkie life.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not saying what he did was right. He did a junkie thing by selling somebody's.
Yeah, that's what doped out people do.
That's what junkies do.
Yes.
Sad.
That's why I'm never. I try not to be a junkie. I try.
Well, at least he was smart enough to have Narcan on scene in the apartment.
I'm out here battling, Vic. I'm out here battling. Bret Michaels of Poison fame has canceled all his concerts for the rest of the year.
Damn it.
So not because nobody wanted to go see his shows. He says that he's got to have an emergency kidney stone surgery.
Oh, dude.
Welcome to my world.
That's right. It comes after it just announced it. He just came out supporting his daughter Rain. She's 26 years old.
What's she need support for?
Well, she was selling pictures of her feet online, and people gave her a lot of grief for it. And he said, "Hey, if people want to buy my daughter's feet pictures, then more power to her."
I have no thought either way.
I'm a big believer in if you want to buy feet pics, there should be a market.
Are they good-looking feet?
I'm not into feet.
Let's not hide a work of art now.
I'm not into them, but if you are,
those are good. That's an excellent little piggy you got.
If that's what you're into,
we all the way home.
Rob likes painted toes.
Don't show me an unpainted toenail.
Yeah, he starts gagging.
I do. There's only two kinds of feet: perfect and nothing.
And just don't even show.
I don't want to see skin. I don't want to see dry skin. I don't want to see callus.
So Bret Michaels, very unfortunate.
I don't big old corn on it. On the top.
It's corn.
It's corn.
It's got the juice.
Bunion coming off the side of the foot with the crust on it.
Oh God. The latest update. You'll never guess the number one movie in theaters this weekend.
I'm gonna say Spider-Man.
Correct. Spider-Man's brand new day. $39 million over the weekend, beating out Insidious out of the further.
How many Insidious is this?
I don't know. There's a lot, but I mean, people are still wanting to watch them, I guess. Good for them.
The Odyssey still up there?
It's still hanging around, but
so brand new day, the running total $854.9 million.
Is that USA money or world money?
That is domestic box office.
Dude, so really? 4 times that elsewhere. So they're the billions and billions.
It is $3.4 million away from surpassing Avengers Endgame and becoming the second highest grossing movie ever at the domestic box office. So I would imagine this is and it's 2.7 billion worldwide.
There we go.
Billion. Multiple billions with a B. Good for them, man. Good for them. The other movies that are I guess the Odyssey is kind of falling off. They're starting to take it off the big theaters though. But it is holding at 19.5 million, which is not bad. It's been out for 6 weeks now. It became, and it's broken a lot of records. It's the highest IMAX movie ever. It's the highest grossing Christopher Nolan movie, 1.44 billion worldwide. But now it's it's ahead of Dark Knight in domestic, which that was the big deal. Was can it be bigger than that domestically? And now it is. So again, we told you last week it became the highest grossing R-rated movie ever. $7 billion worldwide we're up to on the Odyssey. Doing pretty well. Making that money. Good for them.
I was going to say on November 17th of this year, it goes to where you can purchase it on digital platforms.
Already?
Oh, really?
They've already scheduled the release?
Yeah.
So
November
what date? November?
17th. November 17th.
Well, I think I can wait till it's on TV now.
Yeah, available for video on demand rental and purchase.
Well, I've never, I mean, I'm not the kind of person who watches things early, you know. But my Magic Box might allow me to do that.
Sometimes somebody's head's in the way, but.
Yeah, which, you know.
It's on our Magic Box.
Oh, yeah. But it's like I won't watch those. I won't watch the if it says Cam at the top.
Cam or, Nope.
I'm out on that.
Not that big of an early adopter. Though, I have noticed that Anne Hathaway seems, as much as Tom Holland seems to be in every movie, Anne Hathaway's in more. I found out she was in another movie I found last night where she's like Madonna, like this old pop star.
What?
Yeah. Anne Hathaway has another movie out. That's like 4 movies she has running right now.
Okay. Hey, good for
I'm
her.
like, I feel like that with Matt Damon. He's been in
Matt
a
Damon's in a
million
lot of
movies.
movies. Yeah.
But Hathaway had been away for a minute. Now she's everywhere. Is Tom Holland, is he on this short list for the new James Bond? Did I read that wrong?
He can't be James Bond when he's Spider-Man.
Well, he might. I mean, they've replaced Spider-Man before.
Yeah, but
would you rather be James
They're not
Bond
replacing
or
him right now while they're doing this.
Well, I mean, they're going to announce the next James Bond here in the next couple of months, and I thought
that's right.
that
I did see a
thought he
post
was
about that.
on the short list. So
well, maybe
he'd jump while you can. Would you rather be Spider-Man or James Bond?
Oh man. Well, I mean,
Spidey only gets one girl. James is James is a player.
Spider-Man. The movies do a lot better. I think.
But I mean, you're James Bond, man. Forever, you will be James Bond. Even if you're Timothy Dalton, they still mention you like, hey, he was James Bond. You go, oh, respect.
Yeah, but I mean, being Spider-Man is pretty cool.
No,
too.
it is. But the first Spider-Man, you go, You don't say that about James Bond.
I don't know. I think when you say Timothy Dalton, you go,
I mean, that's but
now,
he gets upped.
But this guy is now. People are talking about him as the best Spider-Man.
He might be, but I mean, would you rather be Spider-Man or a new Batman? Because we've had a lot of Batmans.
Ooh.
Because it's one of those things you might want to just make it and then get out. You don't want to keep doing it.
Yeah, Spider-Man seems so easy because I would bet there's a lot of scenes where like he's not even in the costume.
Oh, I'm sure. But I mean, if you're James Bond, that's a level at which
I don't think Tom Holland can be James Bond.
No, I don't think so. I just think
he's
the
not
British accent.
He's not rugged enough or manly enough.
I wouldn't have thought that the current one, I never can remember his name, would have been because he's kind of short. But they shoot around that.
Daniel Craig.
Yeah, Daniel Craig's like 5'8".
I like Daniel
Me
Craig.
too. But you would have thought when he first came on, I was like, is he really it? So Holland could have done it, I thought. But anyway, I don't know if you're Holland, whether after your last Spider-Man movie made $1 billion, you got 2 more in you. You know what I mean?
Marvel also, because December 18th will be the new Avengers movie, the next iteration, Avengers Doomsday. They put out a list of 15 movies that you need to watch leading up to it so you'll understand everything that's going on. 15 movies.
Marvel, you're going too far with this, man.
That's over
Don't
30
give me homework.
hours.
Yeah, don't give me a bunch of homework.
No,
before
I mean,
go to
I
a
think if
movie.
you're like a hardcore Marvel fan, you've probably seen all these
guarantee.
anyway.
Yeah,
what I
as they
do
came out.
when
Yeah.
I come up to movies like this, I go sit down and have a conversation with James Pledger. And Pledger gets me ready for the movie. He gives me, it's kind of like watching Game of Thrones with my wife. Gives me all the plot lines. And then when I need to have questions, I ask. But I think Pledger's my go-to when it comes to Marvel.
Okay.
So
that
I-
might be what I
yeah.
do is I might have to catch up some stuff through.
I
here.
use AI. I'll pause the TV. I'm like, okay, what does this guy do?
James Pledger is AI.
Yeah.
He is Grok.
Like I've never watched Thunderbolts is on the list of something I'm supposed to watch.
Oh, I
know
think
what
I've
that
seen
is.
that.
I
don't
haven't
even
seen
know what Thunderbolts is. Is that
Yeah.
is that a character?
No, it's like it looks to be 5 characters, like
Yeah.
3 dudes and 2 chicks, and I don't know.
See, you're
it's
losing me.
the,
You're losing me.
Hold on. If it's the right one, I'm thinking.
Just have like a
they're part of the they're Black Widows.
no. Just let it be like Iron Man and Thor and Spider-Man, and no, let's not overcomplicate.
Oh, I
things.
kind of liked Thunderbolts.
You've seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it because I have seen
For
it.
1 minute, you're like, oh, what are you talking about? Now you're like, oh, I've seen
No,
this.
I have because it's got the dad from Stranger Things. He's in it, and then Bucky. Isn't Bucky a
Yeah,
Thunderbolt?
Bucky's in
yeah,
it.
yeah. No, actually, Thunderbolts wasn't bad.
I don't like Bucky.
I don't like Bucky either.
Bucky looks like he wears mascara or something.
He
Like
might.
there's something I don't like. I don't like something about his eye
There's
makeup.
something going on with that other arm, but that's a whole other thing. But
Yeah.
that actually wasn't a bad one.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I've watched that. It's just a movie or a series.
I believe it's a movie.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
watch it. I don't go.
I have
for
a
that.
thing for Florence.
I don't go
Florence
for movies
Pugh.
like that.
Yeah, Florence Pugh.
Man, she's hot.
She'll rough you up.
All right, we got 1 segment left. We'll take a look at the daily lines when we come back. AJ and Rob, 94.1.
The AJ and Rob Show. The fans, the mascots, the student sections. Saturdays were made for A&M football. Let's go! Hear every play on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
At Davis Law Firm, we know that after a serious accident, every second counts. When you call the Fours, we can connect you with medical care immediately, and we'll start fighting for the cash recovery you deserve right away. Our team of experienced attorneys is ready to help 24/7, and there's no fee unless we win. Call Davis Law Firm at 444-4444. San Antonio, Austin, Corpus Christi, Laredo, RGV, Permian Basin. Attorney consultation by appointment only.
If you're over 40 and the August heat is taking its toll, it might be declining testosterone levels. If you want the energy, vitality, and endurance that you used to have, visit Synergenics to find out if TRT is right for you. Book your free T-test at synergenicshealth.com.
Still using the I got a guy approach for your digital marketing? Relying on one person in today's rapidly shifting online landscape is costing you more in lost opportunities. You need the deep bench expertise of Conrex Digital. We provide more than just a presence. We deliver results. From high-converting websites and SEO to engaging social content and lead generation on Google and Meta, we handle it all. Dominate your competition with expert programmatic and streaming TV campaigns. Bold marketing, real results. Visit conrexdigital.com. Conrex Digital makes it happen.
Something big is coming. On September 2nd, DraftKings Game Day arrives with massive deals, exclusive deals, and an all-day celebration built for sports fans. The countdown has begun. All roads lead to Game Day. The DraftKings Sports app is now live in all 50 states. That means Texas, from California to Florida, every fan is in on the excitement. One app, every sport, all 50 states. DraftKings Game Day is yours. Remember the date, September 2nd. DraftKings Game Day is the kickoff to a new season, a new era, and the biggest day in sports history. Get ready to celebrate. New DraftKings customers sign up with the code 941SportsStar, spend $5 to get $200 in rewards within 21 days. That's 941SportsStar in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions is CFTC registered, introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click to claim, issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Terms dkng.code/predictions promo. Nationwide based on sportsbook predictions and free-to-play sports contest availability. Varies by state.
Hey, it's Kirk Herbstreit. When it's game time, you need a good playbook, especially in the kitchen. Because when a crowd wants wings, fresh pizza, and mouthwatering sliders, you better have options in your kitchen.
With Frigidaire Range, you get over 15 cooking modes, including stone-baked pizza, air fry, and air sous vide. Your game time MVP combo built right into your oven. Available at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. When snack time calls, Pork Rinds answers. Be your own crunch time hero with Southern Recipe small batch pork rinds. Skip the chip and go straight for the ultimate crunch that's low carb, high protein, and loaded with bold flavor. We're talking sweet barbecue or hot honey. Yeah, it's that good. Snack smarter, crunch harder. Stock up on Southern Recipe small batch pork rinds at HEB or head to porkrinds.com. Make Southern Recipe your crunch time hero.
AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is the AJ and Rob Show on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
There goes my hero. Victor Brown, you're my hero.
Yeah.
Not really, but I just want to make you feel good. You're all right, though. You're a good guy. All right. One segment left. We're all the way through Monday, Bubba.
Almost to Tuesday.
Yeah, man. Suck
Before
the
you know
whole
it, it's
Monday.
Friday.
Beat it.
Before you know it, we'll have college football on TV.
You know what? Rob, you read my mind. Because we're getting so close that I said, well, maybe we should look at some of these college football lines for week one.
What's week 0?
Week 0, yeah, I apologize.
Next year, we hopefully will have week -1.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been this weekend.
Yeah. But let's take a look at the daily lines.
It's AJ and Rob's Look at the Daily Lines with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
I think the big game of the week is the first game out of the box. TCU hosting North Carolina.
Should be fun.
Frogs, 7.5-point favorites.
Good.
It sounds right to me. I think North Carolina is not going to be good. I think the Bill Belichick thing is an abject failure.
I think so. If you were a high school kid, can you imagine going, I'm not going to play for Bill Belichick?
And you can tell he hates being there. He doesn't want this.
You only stare at his hot girlfriend for a little while.
Yeah, he's not happy about this. Yeah. There's a conference game in week 0. North Carolina State at Virginia.
That sucks.
UVA a 5.5-point favorite in that one.
Mm-hmm. Where are they playing that game?
That is, I believe it's at Virginia. And then Hawaii at Stanford. A
lot of ACC busy.
Stanford 5.5-point favorites.
So our opening weekend, did we just count 3 ACC teams playing? That week 0, we had North Carolina State, Virginia, and
Stanford,
and 4 ACC schools playing in week 0,
and Florida State.
5. So they got a plan. There's something going on with these guys.
Yeah,
do they have a double bye?
They're taking over.
Are they taking a couple bye weeks during the year? That might be brilliant.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind. Like, if you got to play 12 games, stretch them out a little further.
Take a couple weeks off. That might be a brilliant move by the ACC.
Memphis at UNLV. UNLV a 5.5-point favorite in that one.
The same school, just different places.
And then the big one. A lot of people excited for this one, Rom. San Jose State at USC. San Jose State now in the Conference of Champions. USC formerly in the Conference of Champions. USC, ever so slight favorites, only 38.5 points.
I was going to say, and I would even bet more than that.
38.5 is the spread in that one. So there's your Florida State. They're playing New Mexico State. They're 31.5-point favorites in their game. So some ugly lines. Not the sexiest card, but
it's real.
I'm way more interested in North Carolina TCU than I have been in any preseason NFL game. Like, I just want it to matter. I want it to count. So now that it counts, all right, I can be in on that. There are some preseason games for this weekend. In fact, not even the weekend. On Thursday, on my birthday, the Bills play. Yes. Bills 1.5-point favorites over the Steelers. Friday, we've got Raiders-Niners. Raiders are 1.5-point favorites. Chargers 2.5-point favorites against the Rams on Friday. And then in Major League Baseball today, I mentioned that the Rangers back in action. Kumar Rocker for the Rangers. Former Astro Jose Urquidy going for the White Sox. The White Sox minus 130 favorites in that one. The Astros have a day off, so it's a chance for the Rangers to take a half-game lead.
Rocketing pass.
Or be a half game behind. The Astros also fired their GM today. According to the internets, Dana Brown has been...
I mean, he's sitting in first place. How many GMs have gotten fired while they were in first place?
Well, he didn't get fired. They mutually agreed to part ways.
Well, they fired him and he took a buyout.
Yes.
But who gets let go when you got you're
first
below
place? 500.
Well, you're first place in the AL West.
Yeah.
Remember when Tyrod Taylor made the All-Pro? Was a Pro Bowl? Kind of like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens. But, I mean, you're below 500 in a pretty bad division.
Just saying, hey, man, I'm in first place. I don't know what the
I
problem
don't know what
is.
the Astros expected. They got every time a good player comes up, they're like, no, we can't afford him.
He's too
See ya.
expensive.
Let everybody leave. Of course you're going to get crappy eventually. I don't know. All right, that does it for us today. We're going to be back and do this all over again tomorrow.
You didn't give the line for the Bernie game today. What are they favored? What?
There's no line on the Bernie
line
game
for the
today.
Little League.
But
Come
they are
on.
their backs are against the proverbial wall.
2
Rob.
o'clock.
Be there or don't.
No.
But good luck,
It's a
Bernie.
good excuse to drink.
Good luck, Bernie. The Blitz with Jason and Joe, that will come up at 2 o'clock today.
Another good excuse to drink.
Another good excuse to drink, absolutely. We'll be back. We'll do it all over again tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Appreciate y'all. See y'all.